Welcome everyone to the latest session of the Restoration of Cariele. I believe we are now on session 9 if memory serves. As usual, do a quick recap and we will get underway with our game. So team, you'll likely recall when we started last week, you guys were still at the logging camp. You had made some last minute odds and ends decisions and discussions and so forth. You had spent some time burying the Dryad that you had previously defeated out in the clearing area to the north, and spent a couple of hours burying the body here. You also spent a bit of time, I believe it was Tavard, who went and spoke with Crandall and essentially asked him about the chemical or the liquid that was inside of the jugs that were found during the fight with the Dryad. And Crandall explained that the jugs were actually alchemist fire, and the intention of these is you throw them, and when the glass shatters and the chemical inside is exposed to air, it combusts. Essentially, it turns to fire. And he said he was very surprised to hear that the team had broken some of these glasses and the chemicals essentially got everywhere and didn't combust. So he thought this was very interesting, and after a bit of discussion, Tavard agreed to leave these extra, I think it was just one bottle that the team had, and handed it over to Crandall for him to study and then get back to you all. With that out of the way, the team then made their way to the north and circled around where they were supposed to meet up with Stinky before they continued on their way towards Rendale. And they did indeed meet up with Stinky there, who was spending some time in the river trying to fish for salmon. And he was doing halfway decent, but didn't have a whole lot of success right then. After you guys met up with him, briefly chatted with him a bit, you decided to break the letter that Darvin had provided to you, so broke the seal on that and read it, and essentially it wasn't anything too consequential. He was basically on the up and up with what he had explained to you all, is that he was sending this letter with you to take to Rendale to speak with Ryance, who is the guild leader of Mountain's Edge, and he essentially said that this was in regards to Var, and that's pretty much what the letter said as well. So after that, you guys decided to try to reseal it, and unfortunately did not do that great of a job, but you weren't aware of that quite yet. As you guys then made your way to Rendale and found the outskirts of this town, you asked Stinky to wait outside of the town because you thought that would be too much of a distraction and people probably wouldn't understand seeing a bear just suddenly walking into town. For Stinky's part, he was happy with that. You guys also spent a little bit of time while you were discussing. He did do some more fishing, actually caught some fish, and ate a couple of them himself. You guys cooked up one for yourselves. But yeah, eventually as you saw Rendale, then Stinky made his way off into the woods, and you guys went into Rendale proper. You found Rendale to be a decent-sized town, and for those of you, or all of you, that grew up in the hamlet, this is very large indeed compared to the hamlet, so much larger than what you're used to. You first entered from the southwest and found yourself entering the town essentially right into the marketplace. And you noticed that there was a lot of hustle and bustle here as people were selling things, people were buying things. You guys had also spent some time with both Blixel and with Celine using the disguise kit to try to make the two of them not look so elfish, knowing that elves aren't always really well regarded. People tend to hold suspicion of them and so forth. However, once you entered the marketplace, you did see that there was a small group of elves here that were actually doing some shopping. So you put two and two together, and being that this town is right on the border, or this town is right on the border of the river, and the river is right on the border with the elvish lands, perhaps this town is at least welcoming enough to allow elves to come in and shop. So you spotted them, you guys looked around. I believe we had Serena looking to see if she could sell the golden antlers from the reindeer that you guys had previously killed. Found that there was not a really good place here. There wasn't like a jeweler or someone that had sold, treasures or anything like that, but found a lot of odds and ends. I think you guys may have bought a few different minor things. I know that Baron picked up some leather working supplies to take with him. After that, you guys also spoke with a gentleman who eventually, through a bit of discussion, you guys asked where Ryance was, and he told you that Ryance was in the house that was closest to the river. So you guys decided to make your way through the town and head that direction. You spotted that there was an arms and armor shop a bit few streets down off in the distance. You could sort of see the forge there working, and passed that by. You'd also heard word of this inn called the Yellow Goblet. You weren't sure exactly where that was, but you ended up going to Ryan's house, which turned out to be kind of like a manor. And once you arrived there at the manor and spoke with Ryan's, he was a little bit reluctant to let you in, but you guys let him know that you had a letter from Darwin, and he then took that letter from you and allowed you to all come in and sort of barricaded the door and like used his body to prevent you from leaving, you could almost say. While he then broke the letter, offered you to sit down, and kept his eyes fixed on you while he read the letter. He pretty much picked up right away that you guys had broken the seal on this letter, as the ability of sealing the letter just wasn't all that great there. Maybe this is something that is not particularly practiced for Vin, but yeah, Ryan's, again, keen eye was able to determine this, and he essentially assessed a punishment to pay him a fee in gold. And while there was originally a little bit of debate, your team pretty quickly all chipped in and left the money on the table there for him. Then he said he essentially would let this insult go for that fee. And then we had Ryan to read over the letter. Kind of, you guys then spoke with him and explained that this whole business with Var and how things were going back at the lumber camp. And Ryan's was not seemingly surprised. Maybe he was a little bit concerned, but not necessarily surprised that Var was up to this. And Ryan's essentially said, well, why don't you go get Var and bring him back here so I can speak with him, and then we'll see what happens from there. You guys ultimately agreed to do that, and then made your way out of Ryan's house and headed over to the Yellow Goblet, which was the inn. Ryan's pointed it out to you. Pretty close by his house, actually. So you guys made your way over to there, heard the sound of some merriment coming from within. Ryan's had also given you a heads up about the innkeeper there at the Yellow Goblet. He said her name was Jadrian, and she wore this like blacksmith helmet, and she was a little bit, had a little bit of fancy superstition, you might say, with spirits and things. So you guys went into the Yellow Goblet, saw that it was busy but not super packed, so you eventually found a table that you could put some of your backs against the wall. The barkeep, or the innkeeper, did indeed come around, and sure enough, she wore this very elaborate metal type of helmet. You guys spoke with her briefly, and she explained that the spirits sometimes talk to her. The helmet helps, sometimes it doesn't. Blixel then opened his senses to see if he could detect anything. He did not, and so perhaps that put him at ease. Tavern also offered to help fight the spirits should they show up, and Jadrian seemed to be pretty happy with this, and in fact even gave the group a free first round of drinks for this. So after she started getting those drinks and bringing them back, your team then asked her about this Var person, and she said that, yeah, he was down below because her staff had noticed that there was a pest problem. They were pretty sure it was a rat that they found down below, and that she had asked Ryan's for some help. Ryan's had sent Var. She sent Var to the basement. You guys then said, well, let's not waste any time. Let's just head on down there. She led you guys to the hatch in the ground, which was actually still open, which she complained about, as she had told Var to close it. And then he descended, or your team descended, found yourself in this very narrow entryway, and then opened the door. And once you did that, you were able to find yourself in a hallway, and started splitting up actually a little bit before you guys realized who was going where. We had Blixel and I believe Serena were more towards the south door. Blixel, after he opened that door, he could hear the sound of a cat inside. The team then kind of touched base and said, like, which way are we going? Basically agreed to go the Blixel way. So as Blixel and Serena were kind of entering, Tavern was right about there as well. The cat could be spotted. It was a black-furred cat with these deep green eyes hiding behind these boxes. Blixel tried to coax it out with a little bit of prestidigitation to make some, I believe it was fish odor or tuna fish odor. The group essentially kept entering closer into the room, and as Serena got closest to the eastern door of this room, she spotted a humanoid figure standing nearby this door, clad in these like dark robes, and that put us into initiative, as this figure did not seem to be very friendly, and in fact attacked the team. As the team then took the fight to him, they found that he was resistant to most of their attacks, hurting him, but not as effective as you would expect. During the same time, the cat actually popped past the boxes and shed its form to show the form of an undead creature, a dead cat, that it was actually missing patches of fur. You could see some of its bones. It then let out a yowl, which frightened some of you. You guys then were able to kill the cat, and then eventually take down the figure as well, without suffering too bad of injuries. With that done, you guys did a quick little scan around, seeing if you could find Var anywhere. You didn't. You did find a couple locked doors, but after knocking on them and hearing nothing, you were pretty sure he wasn't there. You went past the door where the figure was. It was actually barred, like blocked from the other side, but you guys end up pushing through this. Think of this as like a big barrel was like pushed up against it, trying to like block passage from that direction. But with enough force, you guys pushed it past. Found that there was a hole in the eastern wall that you could actually crawl through, and the team decided to do just that, crawling through, finding themselves in sort of like a rocky terrain area, but could see at least the outlines of some actual constructed walls and things that looked to be in very poor state of repair. And team, that's where we left off. Is there anything I missed that anybody would like to add?
Potentially game breaking, actually. We learned at the tavern that there was a fishing tournament going on, and there was a much cabuttal about that, and it was very exciting to see who's going to win the fishing tournament.
Yes, indeed. Go and take inspiration there, Baron. There is indeed a fishing tournament that is set to begin, and that's where a lot of the folks in the yellow goblet there seem to be there for, and we're kind of excited about this. And you could notice as you were kind of traversing the town that there was quite a few boats right against the water line there, getting ready to go out. Anybody else with anything to add?
I have a couple, but I want to see what other people say so I don't take somebody's. Go ahead, Noah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't know if this is inspiration worthy, but we saw Serena like suck some weird energy out of the guy.
I think that's inspiration worthy, yes, because I don't know that anybody
Or
knows
I
much
saw.
about Serena quite yet. But sure enough, seeing her drain some energy out of this creature certainly would spark some interest, I'm sure. Yeah, go ahead and take inspiration for that, Blixel.
That wasn't in my two-part list. I have two that I want to say, so does anybody else got any? Oh, and hey, Jordan. That was quick, bro. Okay, I'll go with my two then. Celine and Blixel put on some makeup, but they found out pretty quickly while we were walking around. We saw a group of elves in the market. So we found out that, elves are not looked down upon in this area per se. They're welcome, so they don't necessarily need to have their disguise. And the second, it may not be as inspiration worthy, but you did give us some background into how the guild leader situation works. And there's a province guild leader in each of the three provinces, and then there's a master guild leader. And Riance is the provincial Mountain's Edge guild leader. Something we learned. So it may come into importance in the grand scheme of this campaign.
Both good, but I actually did mention both of those in the recap. So.
Dang it.
All right, if there is nothing else, then we will go ahead and get started. So let me go ahead and deal out everybody their card. Go ahead and take a moment to review your card.
I totally just clicked on Bairns. Oops.
I don't think you can see each other's cards, though, right?
No, it said I couldn't see it, but stupid twins.
Confused. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's going to happen quite a bit.
Now you know how Tegan feels.
Oh, and I would also like to throw this out here, guys. Last session, 2 of you had red cards, and I didn't play either one. It might be because I'm really generous. It might be because I completely forgot till the end. We'll never know. But just so you know, I'm totally trying to remember that in the future.
Hey, Adam, I was watching mine, but you didn't play mine, but there really wasn't a place for you to play mine, so.
Yeah, everybody kind of waited to the very end, and then it was like, I feel like 4 players played cards within like 5 minutes of each other, and I thought, this is going to just stack, so, no big deal, so.
Well, I have noticed that a lot of these cards, like the blue ones, for example, a lot of those are combat based. So if it's a RP heavy session with no combat, then those cards just won't get played, Yep,
yeah, that's certainly possible.
Are all of our tokens stacked on each other here, Adam?
Oh, did I just move out, Adam? Sorry.
You did, yes. You'll have to walk
I'm
back.
out. I run back.
You see Baron is crawling away.
Don't split the party.
Where's Tegan? I miss Tegan.
Do you want me to just drag you back? Is that easier, Baron?
Yeah, I can't see it. That's.
And real quick, Noah, I noticed you had 0 short rest on your name tag. Is that correct, buddy?
I think so.
That
I
doesn't
only
seem
remember
possible.
We only
Have
took
we-
1 short rest, so I think maybe
Okay.
you forgot to completely update it.
Yeah, maybe when we long
Dang
rested, I
it.
didn't change.
How do you keep doing that?
I want to get. So I couldn't find Tavard, and then I moved my token and saw him. You can.
Yeah, I
I'll
moved
quit.
south just a little bit just to give everybody space.
I'll
So,
see you
yeah.
next week, guys.
It's going to be one of those days. All right, so I'm putting you right back there. Don't
not gonna
move
touch it.
left. If you move
Token
west
lock.
1 space, you're going to automatically... Because essentially moving west 1 means you're heading back to the basement.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Hey guys, I know where there's an exit. It's over here.
Right. In case this becomes important, I just want to make sure you guys are aware, crawling through there to get to here took you about 5 minutes, right? Because you're having
Whoa.
to get real low. You're having to wedge yourself through. You're having to, move very carefully. So, yes, altogether it's probably only 40 feet or something like that. But because it's tight and you're having to move and wiggle, about 5 minutes to get through there.
Okay.
So I'll say this. Did you move the barrel to reveal the hole? Was it behind the barrel?
It was
Yes.
not. No, the barrel was actually blocking the door. I know we quickly went over that last week.
That's right.
So just to make sure everybody's clear, the barrel was by the door. You had to force open the door.
Okay, so this hole we crawled through was not covered.
It was not.
Okay, all right, that makes me feel better.
It would be, yeah, especially if VAR had to do it, it would be sort of hard to do that from.
Right. We're not looking for VAR then. Okay, copy.
Well, I just want to point out, I mean, we came directly to this room. There was still ways to go to the north outside of coming this way, so he may have gone that way.
That's true. But
As a
we're here now.
reminder, you guys did go that way and do a brief check for him, knocked on doors, heard no response, so you don't believe he's in the basement.
Oh, okay. So I
It
missed
was
that.
like a TLDR at the end of the session.
Exactly, yep.
Gotcha. Okay, I missed that part of the TLDR, but here we are now.
And we didn't have a warrant to go any further.
Oh, there's an open door over here.
What is this looking like up here, Adam? Because that looks awfully sarcophagus-y.
It is exactly sarcophagus. In fact, 2 of them. You see that there's an elevated platform, so that above there is probably about 8 feet up. That little set of stairs leads up that 8 feet to go to this elevated platform, and there's a sarcophagus on either side. Oh, that's another quick reminder. In this map, you will find that there are situations, you guys have seen this before, where there is some one-way dynamic lighting. So if you're not sure what something is, please feel free to ask. So for example, if I point out this right here, you notice you can see this rocky edge. There's flat ground above here, but you can't see it because it's like 12 feet up. So when you're looking this direction, all you see is the wall.
How about now that I'm on the stairs?
That's like 8 feet up. If you look in that direction, go ahead and throw me a blind check, Cerilia.
Maybe we get another bear.
Before we go further, I think Celine should break open that book of hers and tell us what the hell we just fought.
Serena, you do notice a very strange sight. It looks like a pile of hands are lying close to the end of that spot. So just south of Blixel, like 10 feet or so, it looks like a pile of hands.
Like fresh and bloody, or?
They don't necessarily look fresh. They look pale. And again, glancing at them, you're a little distance away. Hard to make out details. It's pretty small, but definitely pale. You don't really see anything that you consider blood.
Oh my god, you guys gotta see this.
What is it?
Here, I'll give you a lift up, and you can look over this edge.
Okay.
And I do the thing where you interlace your fingers and make a foothold so somebody else can get up higher to take a look.
The cheerleader
Okay.
lift.
Okay, and yeah, Blixel will be like smiling, think it's something good to see, and he'll take the help up to just like pull himself up to the lip.
All right, so I'm trying to visualize this in my head. So Serena's got nothing in her hands. She's cupped her hands to give you a foothold. She's lifting you up. What do you have in your hands, Blixel?
Short swords. So
Okay.
I guess I'll sheath one short sword.
Okay. And is your intent here when she like boosts you up? Are you trying to pull yourself up, or are you just trying to peek?
I'm just trying to see what she's talking about since she seems excited about it. So I'm not trying to actually go up there. I'm just trying to look.
Well, if you're
Fair
trying to get up
enough.
there, there's probably a lot of hands there to help you.
Yeah.
Oh, bad pun.
Sorry, I had to.
All right,
Bad
so what I'm
Um,
going to do is I'm going to lock tokens here. So as she cups her hands
Yeah,
and
figured
you
that.
are lifted up, you see what she's talking about, but probably more frighteningly, you see the hands actually move. And in
Yep.
fact, you realize there is a whole lot of them up here.
Yep. I thought this was what would happen when I did this.
You're gonna get punched in the nose,
Whoa.
dude.
All right, and with that, let me go ahead and put us into initiative order.
Man, I gotta hand it to you, Blixel, for being
Oh,
so brave.
come on now. Jeez.
Bad joke.
Whoa, look at how many people just rolled in 15. That's
That's
Yes. Okay, so we move over to some different battle music here. And Tavern, you are the quickest to react.
Yeah, because with my height, I can see exactly what's going on up there.
No, but what I would say, what you see is you notice Blixel get lifted up, and as he does, you see a hand actually start to move, and you react right then.
And Blixel will scream out.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Adam, can you describe this here area? Is this up, down, or neutral as far as spacing goes?
That is flat ground for you. So, yeah, it's the same elevate. The only where there's a difference in elevation is right here. This is a change in elevation of about 12 feet up or so.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to come there, and I'm going to ready an action that if a hand comes within my quarterstaff space, my Warhammer space, I'm going to go ahead and smack it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Saline.
Alright, what's this over here? This pile of stuff.
So you'll notice that there are walls here, actually constructed walls. So like right here's a wall, here's a wall. This looks like a bunch of bricks or building blocks of the wall. You would presume that at one point in time, this was probably actually entirely a wall here, but it is completely broken down either through damage or time, and this is the remnants of part of that wall.
Okay. And I see on the map little icons for like open doors. Are they like functional doors, or are these more like holes in the wall?
No, if you see a door icon, that means it's an actual door. The one that's open is in fact a door that is open.
I don't think I want to go in that direct. Does it look like the building or whatever is like on an incline, like heading up towards the cliff face up there? Does that make sense?
From where you're standing right here, no.
Okay. I think I'm actually fine right here, though. Can I see any hands well enough to shoot them?
Not from there, no.
Okay. Then I will ready an action to firebolt when I have a clearish shot. I might have to shoot through my allies' spaces, but when I see one, I'll shoot a firebolt at it.
Okay. Okay, so Blixel, I'm imagining you are foot in Serena's cupped hands. You've been lifted up. You've just spotted this. You've reacted almost like in shock to seeing this. So you're again elevated at this point. What do you do?
Well, seeing the hands move, Blixel will cast fairy fire on where they are.
Okay, sure. So go ahead and use the smart AoE, and I'll give you a little help here in targeting. All right, so you cast this spell, and right, so basically where you're seeing the first hand would be like right here. So do you want to put it right on top of the hand, or again, you're only seeing this for a split second.
Well, I don't want to get us in it if possible, so I would aim it like further back if possible, and then try not to get us in the fairy fire.
So I guess what I will say here is based on the fact that you're being boosted and you're not like at an even keeled spot where you're just casting easily, you can either cast it at this spot or if you want to basically say, hey, Serena, will you continue to hold me here? And basically she would spend her turn, and again, Serena, that'd be up to you, to basically hold him there in place. Think of that as like a grapple. Then you could target it further back.
All right. Well, no, I'll just do it there then in that case and get us and say down to everyone, I'm sorry, I'm going to make things glitter.
All right, so I imagine this is happening super quick. Like you probably see it, you're like, you just like hit the spell like as quick as you can. So it makes sense. It's not super precise in where you want it. So you should are you still able to select it and click trigger all?
Yep.
All right, so some figures are indeed covered by this. Interesting side effect. Tavern, I don't know why you had... You shouldn't have advantage on this saving throw, should you?
Is it a bloodline thing?
No.
Okay. So I have a feeling the fact that you have the legendary spell resistance, the script's picking that text up, so we'll have to remember that. Either way, that would have passed, so no worries there. Serena passes as well, and it looks like it didn't hit you, Blixel.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it's fine with me.
Okay, sure. Cool. So, seeing everything illuminated here and all of them, Blixel will then jump down off of Serena's hands and give Serena Bardic Inspiration as his bonus action. Say, oh, okay, well, try to hit the goalie ones. Thanks for showing me that. That's the end of his turn. Here, I'll hit the Bardic Inspiration counter too.
All right, I've went ahead and removed the smart AoE deal. Oh, bummer. Last time this happened, I remember it added a little icon to each of the portraits, and it didn't this time. So let me do a quick update. I'm just going to put a pink dot on those that are affected.
And just a heads up, I am using the Fairy Fire from Drow, my half Drow, instead of a spell slot.
Okay, yep, good call out. Okay, so that is them. All right. On their turn. Okay, so let's see. We've got two of them go for Bairn, one goes for Serena, and one goes for Tavern. So, let's see. We'll start with this one. This one is going to go for Serena, so it's going to pop down, crawling down the edge, and essentially leaps down its hands towards you, Serena. As it does so, Tavern, you can take your ready to action if you wish.
Me too?
You can, yep.
Yep.
Well, let's do these one at a time, though. So, Tavern, I'm going to say you're first since you're closer.
This one is Fairy Fired, right?
It is, yep. So that will hit because it's at advantage. Go ahead and post damage.
Oh yeah, thank you. I was looking at that going, no freaking kidding.
I got you, baby.
We call that.
We're gonna help you, Bill.
The Bill helper.
Yeah, no kidding. We're gonna have. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. As you smash into this creature, dealing damage but not killing it, it is going to use its reaction, which causes it to split into two. All right, so that is the result of your turn there, Tabard. Now, Celine, you can choose to attack if you wish. Let me know which one.
Probably the one closer to me, so the one on the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it still pink?
It is not. That 14 will indeed hit.
Okay. Roasting damage.
And that one is destroyed. Okay, so the remaining one will attack you, Serena. Defensive roll, please. You manage to evade as all of these hands coming together trying to swat and grab at you. Okay, next one. All right, this one is going to go after Baron. So Baron, you notice as it comes down the side, it half crawls, half leaps to get here and then tries to smack into you. Defensive roll.
Ah!
Manages to hit you. And they use a hero point as a reaction, but unfortunately it still hits you. And as it does so, you take 4 bludgeoning and 3 necrotic damage. This next...
Heck of an attack name. Bloodthirsty Slam.
Indeed, yes. This one comes down, crawls down, and it doesn't have eyes or anything, but it certainly seems alert to your presence, Tabard, as it turns and tries to smack into you. Defense roll. You manage to evade this attack. And then this one also goes for Baron. So Baron, you see another one of these crawls its way down. Another defensive roll. You also manage to evade this attack as we move to Serena.
Okay. Going
All right.
to...
So keeping in mind that you have nothing in your hands at the moment, and Blixel leapt off of your hand, so you're standing here with nothing in hand.
I'm going to draw the cabbage harvester.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing at this
The little
in
one.
front of me. Yes.
Okay, yep.
Yes.
Oof.
I would bardic inspiration help with that at all?
It would not, no.
Okay.
That will be a melee fumble. All right, you just missed.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna swing again.
That will also miss.
Can I do my bardic inspiration with that one?
You can, yes.
Okay.
It's a D6.
A 12 will
Whoops.
hit, and that one will be destroyed. Oh, that was a D4. Roll,
Yeah.
roll a D6 instead. That will
Darn it.
miss, Serena.
All right.
All right, and we've got 2 more of these creatures. One goes for Serena, the other goes for Tabard. So this one climbs down, going after you, Serena. Defense roll.
I'd like to play my card.
Okay. All right, targeting Jinx. Okay, so it makes a melee attack against you. Select another creature within range, which becomes the target of the attack. Nice. Who would you like it to attack?
Let's go with this guy.
This one attacking you is the one to your south, so unfortunately it has to be within 5 feet of it.
The one
to the west?
its left.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, it misses that one. And then we move to this one's turn, who's going after Tavern. It enters this space, crawling over and past to here. And then we'll attack Tavern. Tavern, defense roll. Yes, you easily evade that as we move to Vin's turn.
All right.
And
I
quickly, as
imagine-
a reference, I meant to do this each time. That was the card that was played. All right, go ahead, Vin.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think we've seen that one yet either. I imagine because we shimmied through this little hole here that it took us some time, so Vin doesn't have anything in his hands right now. So he's going to draw his short sword with his interact with object action, and he's going to move into here where these hands have started flowing over the edge, and he's going to try to stab this one right here into the ground and pierce it down.
Okay. That will connect.
Perfect. And that will be sneak attack, and I'm going to play my card. Damage boon.
Okay, you get to deal an extra 2d6 then. Nice.
Sorry guys, my roll 20 is moving slower than normal. I'm gonna have to refresh after my turn, but here we go. So
Alright, so that's 13 plus 2d6. So 20 points of damage. This one is killed outright.
perfect. And as I pierce it into the ground, I'm gonna kind of spin into the same spot as this one and take my dagger out from underneath my armpit, and with a simultaneous attack action, because I can do that with my dagger master feat, I'm going to stab down into this tiny one, which I can reach, right?
You sure can, yeah.
Perfect. Dagger coming in.
That will miss.
That's all right. After I see it like jingle around a few times, I'm going to take another dagger stab at it with my offhand.
That will connect, yes, and that will be enough to destroy it.
Perfect. And then I'm going to do a little spin move back on my knees to this spot and get back up here beside Celine and kind of position myself between her and the wall.
And as you do that, you will take an opportunity attack from the one to your northeast.
I don't. Sorry, that was the wrong one. Fancy footwork. If I make a melee attack against a creature, that creature. Oh shit! I
That
killed
creature.
Yep.
Damn it! I killed them all. Sorry. All right, go ahead. Take the attack at him.
So defense roll, please.
I was so ready to use it, but I killed all the enemies.
He was so close.
You will manage to evade that attack, yes.
Yeah, so I pointed his other little hand at him and waved it at him as he smacked at me, and it spooked him off. I actually got
Alright.
one on each now. I've got a hand on my short sword and a hand on my dagger. Can we eat these?
Baron, your turn.
No. All right.
And whatever you do, Baron, don't move to the northwest.
I'm out of here.
Nope.
These are pretty short things, aren't they? They can't be much higher than my knee.
Not even that.
So can I shoot the one that's all alighted in fairy fire?
You sure can. So that is a regular attack because you're attacking while in melee, but it's fairy fire. That will indeed connect. Go ahead and post damage.
That's why I asked.
That one will be wounded, and as it's being pushed back, you see it separate into two. Anything else on your turn, Baron?
Let's see. That was 7 points of damage.
9 total, right? Because you get that 2 bludgeoning.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that was dealt to me.
Oh,
Let's see.
7 dealt to you. I show you're at 25, or you're at your max now.
No, I had 8 from my false life.
Oh, that means. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
14. I could survive more. I was gonna consider sanctuary. I think it's a bonus action.
It is. Yep.
Yeah, I was considering it, but no. I'll stand tall. I'm fine. They're just hands.
All right, we got the next two. All right, one goes for Tavard, which will be this one, and then one goes for Baron, which will be this one. So Tavard, defense roll, please. Yes, you managed to evade that. And the one to your south, then, Baron, will attack you. And you managed to evade that as well. All right, we move to the top of the round, and Tavard, I'm going to have you play your card.
I'm sorry, guys. I need to leave for the day. Yeah, even my dice roll and 2 red cards in a row. I won't get one next week, though.
This is the how much longer can we go card. Everybody gains 1 point of weariness. So now that that is easily accessible to you guys in the red bubble, please give each of you give yourself 1 point of weariness.
What's a red bubble?
So if you click on your token, you'll see the 3 bubbles appear. Pick the left one, the red bubble, click in there and just put 1 and hit enter.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
And that will do everything it needs to do. We don't have to do anything additional.
That is right. Yeah, everything is automatically accounted for, so you're all set there. Tavard, your turn.
Cool.
All right.
Real quick, I'm going to shout out. I'm going to say, it looks like if you stab them, they don't split. Try to pierce them.
You did 20 damage too. One hit. That's what.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
It sounds like if they survive the hit,
3
they
on the
split.
other one also. You know what I mean? On the tiny one, I did 3 damage. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was already split. I don't.
You guys debate the finer points of combat and these creatures' weaknesses while they're trying to slap the shit out of you.
I pull out my book to see what I know about these things.
Yeah, I start looking through all my tools and go blunt, blunt, blunt. Yeah, blunt. So.
Go for it, Tavard. Fuck it.
Oh, I'm going for the one that's already showing pinks because I can get all the I need all the help I can get.
Critical hit natural without any help. Look at that.
And the other ones,
Oh, that one doesn't matter. Don't pay attention to that one.
Looks like a Christmas tree right there, right? So.
Sure does. Yeah. All right. Let's see a blunt critical, bludgeoning critical. Twice as many damage dice as normal, and the next attack against a creature has advantage. All right. Well, already fairy fired, so no worries there. That will kill the creature outright.
All right, and its fingers, as I smash it, its fingers split and all go in different directions. And yeah, just for visual. All right.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna go ahead and move up here. By the way.
Okay.
Yep. There you go.
So keep in mind, you can certainly go there, but you're kind of straddling a sarcophagus, so you're standing on top of it at that point. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to give my partner there some advantage.
Okay, fair enough. Saline.
Well, I don't think I can do enough damage to kill them outright, so I'm debating whether I should shoot at all, but the little ones seem much easier to kill, so I think even if they split, it's probably good for us. So, I will try to help out Baron since he's kind of getting dogpiled. I will do a firebolt at the one I have a clear shot on. That one there.
Okay.
I really hope the little ones don't have some crazy ability that we haven't discovered yet, but we're gonna find out soon. Firebolt.
That will connect. Yes, and you will wound the creature and notice it immediately stubbles.
Totally fine. My friends have got this under control.
Blixel.
Aha! We'll run here and stab the little one.
Okay.
And as a free action, draw his other short sword too.
Okay. That will connect. And that one is slain.
Okay. And offhand attack on the full one next to him.
Okay.
Because I'm not within range of the other small one, right?
Not from here, you're not. No.
Okay.
That will also hit. Dealing 6 points of damage. Yes, you will notice that it also splits.
Damn, it's crazy. You rolled the exact same spread twice, bro.
Yeah. Avani is the goddess of consistency. All right, and that's the end of my turn. I'm not going to do anything.
All right, this one. Okay, so that is the one that was just next. So that's 2 of them. They've got 4 different targets. Well, the first one's got 3 to pick from. So he's going after Tavard. Tavard, defense roll, please. That will manage to connect against you. Dealing 3 bludgeoning and 3 necrotic.
And for bludgeoning, I take half.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and deduct that. And the other one is going to go for, he's actually got 4 targets.
Hey, Adam, so my apologies. Is that a 1 or a 2 for half of 3?
You always round down, so that would be 1.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, okay.
All right, this one is going to attack Blixel. So Blixel, defense roll. Yes, you managed to evade that. All right, this one
Imagine
here.
he like bounces off of Blixel's hand drum. We just hear a thong.
This one here is next to Baron. So Baron, defense roll. Yes, you will manage to evade that attack.
That's the way, brother.
All right, this one here is these 2 little guys. So both of these are going to crawl down. First one will attack Serena. Serena, defense roll. Which will hit. Dealing 5 bludgeoning, 4 necrotic. The next one will attack Blixel. Blixel, defense roll. Also hitting Blixel for 5 bludgeoning, 4 necrotic. So that'll be 9, and that'll automatically... Okay, you maintain your concentration. And we move to Serena's turn.
Okay. Serena's gonna go ahead and rage.
All right, go ahead and burn usage of rage. Oh, and just quick reminder, Serena, you did half the necrotic damage to you, right?
Oh, thank you for the reminder. I'll
Yeah,
add
feel free to
2.
give that to yourself back. All right, so you are now raging.
And do I get this wild surge every time I rage?
You do, yes. That was one of the things I didn't get to, though, was building that table. So go ahead and just post that and then roll, I think it's a D8. Actually, I'm pretty sure that I have that in another campaign. I should be able to just transmog it, but I'll have to track it down. But yeah, D8. 3. Okay, so that is... Oh, you got the flump again. Okay. So where would you like to put the flump?
Let's put it right here.
Okay. All right, at the end of your turn, it will do a thing.
Yeah, that should work. And I'm going to swing at the...
That was the one to your southwest?
Yes.
Okay. That will connect. And that one is slain.
Thank you, Serena.
And I think that's it for...
Okay, at the end of your turn, go ahead and throw 2 Constitution saving throws. First one's the one to your south. Second one is the one southeast of Baron. Okay, so they will succeed on the first. The second one... I'm sorry, fail the first, succeed on the second. Is that half damage? No, it's not half damage, so The first one will take the damage and die. The second one takes no damage as the flump explodes. Okay, this one now is the two closest on this side. So first one's got 3 targets. Okay, so this one's going to attack Blixel. So defense roll from Blixel. Nice, that will count as a fumble. Go ahead and roll me a fumble. Melee. Okay, so advantage. I'm going to put a yellow dot on him. Advantage on attacks against him as he lost his handing, we'll say. And then, let's see, that one's still there. So that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunities. So that will be Vin. So Vin, defense roll. Yes, you managed to evade. And Vin, it is your turn.
Perfect. All right, seeing the one that just like swung at Blixel, I'm gonna take the opportunity when it lands to try to stab down with my dagger or with my short sword and pierce it into the floor. I'm gonna have a hand shish kebab.
All right, that's the one to your east, right?
The one with the yellow dot that just...
Okay, yep, that connects.
That's the one that just attacked, right?
Yes.
It's advantage and everything, yeah, so... Sneak attack.
All right, that one is slain.
Perfect. And then I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage as a bonus action and move down beside my brother. And I'm going to take my dagger and do like a sliding knee and try to like pin this one in front of me into the ground as I get close to it.
Okay. Yes, that will also hit, and that's the one just to your south.
Yep, directly south.
Okay. So you stab into that one, and you notice that it splits.
Perfect, and then I'll like kind of redirect myself back onto my legs and like pin myself against my brother shoulder to shoulder and get ready for whatever happens next.
Good to see you, brother.
We've been in this situation before.
Give him a smile, holding a torch in one hand, and for my other hand, not holding anything. I am going to EB the fairy-fired fucker.
Okay.
If I can find.
Yes, that will hit, and you notice once again, go ahead and post damage, actually. 7, yep, so you'll notice once again, as it's knocked backwards, it splits.
Now they're all laid out before us.
Are you sure we can't eat these?
Nope, wrong thing.
Why are you dancing, brother?
Woo, woo, woo.
All right, top of the round. I'm going to take just a moment. I added the little ones into initiative now to make sure I'm not losing track here, so I'm going to resort real quick. All right, top of the round. Tavern, your turn.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that I can swing with the bonus action, but the first one I'm going to go ahead and Warhammer this one. There's only one in front of that down below. That should be at advantage anyway.
It's not an advantage, but you will get flank for a +2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Critical again. Who are you?
Hey, I'm Tavern.
Don't even bother rolling. It is dead. I'm sure of it.
He doesn't get this very often. Let him see what he got.
Yeah, for sure. You can. You
I
can
mean,
rabbit
get one in
hunt
a
if you
few
want.
more weeks. You never know, right?
I mean, the last one he blasted some fingers off into some random directions.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad one.
Yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and bonus action punch this guy here.
Okay. That will miss.
Yeah, but I felt good just swinging.
Try to stomp on them, right? They're like little hands. Like
This one here's pointing its middle finger at all. That's all it's got left.
As that one dies, you notice a curious change in all of them now. It's almost as though they move just a little bit slower. They're not as agitated, you might say. Celine, your turn.
Well, I still feel like they gotta die. So, a spell slot. I will. Can I step to my southwest without issue, or is that squeezing?
That would be squeezing.
Okay. I'll come here to try to get a little bit of a better shot on this one. Am I trying to shoot past 2 people here or just one?
One.
Okay. Yeah, I will try to shoot that one. Firebolt.
That will miss.
I got.
Blixel.
Okay, Blix is going to stab. He stabs the little one right next to him. Or attempts to.
Critical hit again. Jeez, go ahead and roll it out. But yeah, it's dead.
Is this slashing? Or is short sword? Or no,
Piercing.
Pierce.
Okay. He goes, haha, that was unnecessary. I gave it a manicure. And boom, boom, offhand attack on the other little one.
So similarly, you can go into this space, Blixel, but as you're like straddling the rock wall, this would be considered squeezing. So basically what that means is your attacks are at disadvantage and any attacks against you would be at advantage.
Okay. I'm still going to try it.
Okay, and which one are you targeting?
The one to the south of me. Can I use my inspiration on that, or does that not work on disadvantaged attacks?
You can, but you just have to re-roll at this point. You can't get just the 19.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll burn my inspiration.
Okay, yep, go ahead and click it on your sheet so it burns your inspiration. And let's see, that'll be enough to hit, and that one is killed as well.
Oh, but isn't that another nat 1?
No, because I'm just taking your first roll, because you rolled it, and then I said you can't take the 19, so I'm just taking the first one.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, so inspiration I don't have. Well, okay. I don't understand it, but that's all right. I'll take it.
You were thinking you had disadvantage again, but you don't have disadvantage on both of them. Essentially, it just works out to a straight roll.
Okay, cool. I'll take it. All right, and so if I move up here, am I still squeezing there?
Yes, you would be. So you notice how there's like this rock wall there? You would be squeezing there, but if you move south or southwest, you're not.
Yeah, I'll move down to here.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, so let's see. Those two. Yep, so let me remove these. All right, so those are the 3 remaining. All right, so we got 2 here, and let's see. The first one has got 2 targets. All right, Vin, first attack's against you. And that will miss. The second guy actually has 3 targets. That'll also be against Vin. That one will manage to connect. For 4 bludgeoning and 1 necrotic.
I would like to burn my reaction, Adam. And so Vin, you don't know really how or why, but that creature who hits you, who's within 30 feet of someone who's wearing my talisman, is going to receive 2 points of psychic damage and get pushed back 10 feet.
That will be enough to kill that one. All right, Serena.
I'm gonna look at it and be like, "Ha! That's what you get. I'm being too bushy for you, stupid hand."
I don't have to roll anything for that movement, right?
You do not. And which is this one against? West, okay, yep, that'll hit, and it is killed. And that one is killed as well. All right, folks, we are out of that battle.
That was a good joke you played there, Serena.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Is everyone okay?
Are you okay, brother?
Yeah, you see what happened when it hit me. It
Yeah.
just bounced off and died.
He must have been
Stupid thing.
so scared of you.
He must know
Um,
I'm the heir, honestly.
Blixel's going to use Divine Sense now that he knows there's undead hands running around.
Sure, yeah, go ahead and post that. "60 feet.
Yeah, but if
Oh,
they're
60
behind total
feet.
cover,
Yeah, I was just
then it doesn't
rereading
work.
that. So no, you do not detect anything within 60 feet that's not behind total cover.
Okay. I can do this a few more times, so anytime we go in a room, I'm going to try to see if I can sense the evil.
What else was up there?
I look up at the thing like, is that all of them? You think we got them all?
They were protecting something, right?
Well, I'm not going up there first.
Well, give me a boost, brother. Come on, don't be shy.
No, give me a boost, brother. I want to find it.
Okay.
Can I see anything from here before they climb up?
You see that it is clear where you spotted the pile of hands before. You don't see that now.
And I don't spot anything else of note.
From there, you do spot that there is a column, but yeah, nothing else of note.
Adam, I have a question. And maybe Blixel's too stupid to really realize this, so take it for what it's worth. But we know the direction we sort of traveled in the tunnel, right, to get here?
Roughly, yeah.
Do we know if that would be under another building that we saw? Like, this isn't still under the yellow goblet, right?
No, great question, though, because based on the direction, you feel like you're getting closer to the river.
Okay. So no like fortifications or something that would have this as like a basement.
No, you don't recall there being any building east of the yellow goblet.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I put my torch on the ground and give my brother a leg up.
So, Vin, you're trying to climb up to the top?
Yeah, where all the hands just flew down over the cliff. I want to see what's up there.
All right, you are boosted up to the top.
Oh,
While they're screwing around up there, can I do the roll that Vin asked me to do about the other things in the other room?
you might as well do another one for these things, too.
Sure, yeah, go ahead and throw me 3 blind checks. Almost like 3 blind mice.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Adam. That was crazy.
All right, so you don't know anything about the cat. You're not familiar with that at all. The robed figure you recognize as what is known as a Deathlock Wight. Deathlock Wights are warlocks, essentially, that had a pact, and they either displeased their pact holders, or for some other reason, they were put into this purgatory lingering between life and death and created as a wight. They can shoot grave bolts, which are pretty potent, and they can also drain life from people, and you know that they are very much sensitive to sunlight.
Okay.
Well, you must have got a natural 20 on that one.
The other things that you just fought, based on their appearance, you know that they're called gorlings, and they are bits and pieces of ground up flesh and bone given unholy life. Essentially, this is a necromancer's answer when there's just not enough flesh around to make a full zombie.
Charming.
Resourceful.
Didn't we fight those in Scarlet Citadel?
I don't think so.
No,
They're
they seem
familiar
new
to me.
They seem new to me, but we may have we fought some really weird stuff.
I thought we fought a ball of hands or something. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh no, that was the ball of bones that rolled down the hill and smashed us into the freaking wall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we got stuck inside of the ball. Isn't that what happened?
Dan runs a campaign for us where we fought a mass of body parts.
Oh, okay.
That might be what you're thinking.
Anyways, Blixel was like, where do you guys think Var went? Wasn't he supposed to be down here to kill rats? Like,
He might be up there on the ledge with my brother.
Well, are you guys getting up there or what?
I don't
Well,
He's
see him
already up
yet.
there.
Can anyone who's better at it try to search for signs of passage? Like if
Well,
Ark came this way, we might be able to see.
Yeah, but
Well, the
it's
store's
stone.
open.
Well, it's stone. You can't track footprints on stone. I mean, maybe if there was dust disheveled, but I think we're missing the larger point here, everyone. What the hell is a crypt with sarcophaguses doing under a tavern in Rindale? Right?
Well, to be fair, it's not quite under the tavern, but yeah, clearly there's some kind of connection with this tunnel built here.
Isn't
It
that
does
lady in
also-
the helmet? Wasn't she
Yeah.
making some weird ramblings about spirits and stuff?
Seems there's more to it than just.
I guess
Her
they
being
weren't
crazy.
ramblings.
Well, the way to move on is up here, if you guys want to continue.
I'd like to investigate these sarcophagi.
Sure, go ahead and give me a blind check. You scan around the sarcophaguses. Other than them being sealed, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
You guys think there's some gold in these?
That's
I don't
only
know.
in video games.
There might be skeletons or more deathlocks.
More likely a body.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
sometimes people are buried with jewelry though.
my
It's not
great
gonna serve
grandma was
them anything.
buried with her favorite gold bracelet.
Well, you might have a look. There might be a holy symbol that might tell us what type of place this is.
I mean, if there's a bunch of hands running around, it's not a good place. I'm gonna go on a limb. No pun intended.
Oh my
Well,
God.
if you can detect evil, why don't you come up here and you lead the way for us? It looks like it continues further down, but this light only goes so far.
What about
the
this
word?
open room here?
Yeah.
There's a door open here. There's a tunnel to my south, and there's a closed door to Tavard's east.
Well, the tunnel's where we came from. The door to Tavard's east connects
No,
to
no.
the
There's
room
there's
up
like
here.
a tunnel to my south. There's
There's
something
this
down
one,
there,
but it kind of looks like a dead end.
Oh,
It's in
And
the-
there's a open door next to Bixel.
and
So
there's a
like,
whole
if-
open door. Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So this door, I'm sorry. Here, let me ping. Not the door. That door connects to whatever's up here, just so you guys are clear. I can see
Okay.
where it goes. And then there's another door up here that I can see immediately. That's not, I guess, in you guys' field of range. So there's one more door, and then it extends eastward and southeastward from
Well,
me
before
up here.
before we go any further, we should clear our area behind us. Make sure nothing comes behind us. So let's clear all the stuff we could see.
all right, let's pop these open.
Yeah, pop it open.
I pop one open.
I'm gonna pull my short bow and just stand guard up here at him.
Okay. Serena, are you using any kind of special tools, or are you just trying to muscle it open?
I am using the tip of my javelin.
I've got that
Before you
shovel.
do that, can I cure wounds on you?
Do I have to give you permission? Sure.
Yeah, he's not allowed to touch you unless you consent, right? That's we all know that.
Yeah.
Blixel's a big consent guy.
I'm gonna use my bloodline ability to cast cure wounds on Cerilia.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and throw that. Nice. 9 points of healing to Serena.
Just in case you set up a trap or something. Anyways, have fun.
Thanks. Will do. I'm gonna start with the one on the left.
All right, so you try to use the tip of your javelin to open this. Now, keep in mind, javelins are fairly flimsy. They're designed to be able to throw kind of far. So you're not sure how effective this is going to be, but you can certainly try it.
Yeah, it's like the sharpest thing I have. So I was just sort of thinking of like if I can't get, if I need something like pointy and thin to like get in between the two
The
pieces
lid and
where
the
it's
base.
sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, like using just muscle to shove. But
All right, so
I'd
you
love
do
to
what
try
you
my shovel.
can. You do what you can to take the point of that javelin and kind of put it in between those two things. You start wiggling it a little bit, and you realize your javelin's bending badly. You're quite confident if you try to put more force to this, you're just going to shatter your javelin in half.
anybody have a crowbar?
You probably just need some help. Tavard, why don't you help her out? Use your strength.
Don't have a crowbar. I've got a shovel.
Yeah, I left the crowbar at home.
Just help her out.
Should we try?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just try moving it.
I mean,
Heave ho!
I have
Grave robbers
shipwrecker.
we are.
All right, I am just quickly checking both of your strength scores and seeing what they total.
Can I give them shipwrecker to try to wedge in there?
You can, sure.
Here, use this thing. I haven't used it yet. It's still good for opening things.
Thanks.
That's what it's for.
You just press it against the door and it opens.
A big magic can opener.
Look, last time we saw it, it just busted some doors open, so why
That's
not?
true.
Yeah, and you guys know that Tavern's kind of quick on his feet, but he's not the strongest dwarf out there.
All right, between the two of you and using the pointy end of Shipwrecker to see if you can free this, you do indeed manage to break the seal here, and you get this weird kind of quick fetid odor of like long stale air. It seems to pass pretty quickly, but just sliding the lid a little bit here so it's not fully off, you can see the desiccated remains of some kind of humanoid being. Kind of quickly scanning and looking through, you don't see anything that looks to have been buried with them.
Who buries poor people in a mysterious vault?
Let's put this thing back on and tell it good night.
Okay.
And actually, Adam, instead of doing divine sense over and over again, Blixel's going to use his bloodline power to do detect good and evil. And that lasts for 10 minutes, but it's concentration.
Okay, go ahead and post that.
And Vin's gonna sit on like the cliff edge here, Adam, of this, like on the edge here, and he's gonna shout down. He says, "Remember when you guys got mad at me for opening mail? What do you think grave robbing is?"
Well, they're not robbing it. They didn't even look. They didn't scuttle around to search inside of there. If you're going to open it, you might as well search it.
Oh,
That's the
I
point.
thought Adam said we didn't see anything in there.
Well, yes,
Well,
you didn't
yeah,
see
but
anything,
see.
but
Oh, okay,
know.
okay, yeah.
if you
Yeah, I
gonna
don't mind
grave rob, you
moving
might
it
as
around
well,
with. Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
not used to this grave robbing stuff, you know? Speak up.
Blixel, you don't detect anything within 30 feet, but I will keep the fact that you have that on concentration in mind.
Okay, thank you.
Just looking around at like the walls and the sarcophagi or stuff, do we see any kind of like icons or I don't know, symbols that might indicate what kind of place? Well, I know it's a tomb, but like if it's devoted to any god in particular or anything like that?
Blind check, Saline, as you start investigating the walls, looking around, trying to spot anything that sticks out to you like that. No, you do not. It's pretty faded in here. It looks very, very old and crumbly. You don't find any kind of symbols at all.
Okay.
I'll use part of my quarterstaff to go ahead and move around the bones and things like that to see if I see anything in the one that's already open.
All right. Are you taking the lid completely off, or are you just leaving it partially on and trying to like fish through the opening?
We'll go ahead and take it off and put it to its side.
Okay. All right. And then you use your quarterstaff to kind of poke around in there, see if there's anything. There is like cobwebs and that kind of stuff, and detritus and debris and so forth, but nothing else that seems out of the ordinary.
Fair enough. So we're gonna rob a second? Well, we didn't really rob this grave. We just disturbed it. Do you want us to disturb another one?
Yeah, pop it open because Var might be just sleeping in there. All right.
Yeah, could
Rude.
be.
That's how we'll justify it.
Sure.
All right. So same strategy on this one. The two of you plus Shipwrecker.
Yep.
Yes, please.
All right, and similarly, it takes a little bit of effort, but you do indeed manage to break the seal. You shift it down a bit, and you notice a similarly interred body here. However, its hands are actually clasped to its lower stomach area, and you can see that there is some kind of an earthenware plate underneath its hands.
A plate like a dining instrument or like a pressure plate?
Like a dining instrument.
Okay.
Can I take a closer look? Is there any identifying features of the plate?
Without picking it up?
Correct.
It looks like it's covered by a pretty thick layer of both cobwebs, dust, and whatever else might be in here. It's hard to make out anything like symbols or anything on the plate.
What do you guys think? Should I pull out this plate?
Finders keepers, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, if you're going to rob the grave, you might as well rob it.
I
Just
have
want it
no
to be
problem
worth
with it in the slightest. Maybe we don't tell Ryance this time, since he likes to charge us fees for felonies.
I pull it out.
All right, you pull it out. It is indeed covered with this thick layer. I'm imagining you're trying to just like quickly scuff some of this off and see if there's anything of interest on the plate.
Yes.
It is painted, and it looks like it's painted with garden imagery. It looks like a pretty high quality plate.
That's pretty nice. I can tell from all the way over here.
He definitely can't tell that from all the way over there.
He's not even looking.
I guess if I think I can resell it, I'll put it in my pack.
Okay. Yep, you can add earthenware plate painted with garden imagery to your character sheet.
Got all that.
It's gotta be worth a pretty penny. Or maybe it makes food every time you want food.
Well, it depends what's on.
You know, I haven't been hungry since we've been in the cave.
That's
Well,
concerning.
I'm glad you shared it. I stubbed my toe when I came through the door.
I guess while we're on the topic, how's everyone's poops been?
Which way are we going next?
There's one more. They need to rob one more.
What do you see a third one? I only see two.
There's one right here.
No, there's two. There's two up there.
Tavern,
They
will you
did.
help
They did
me
both those ones.
They did
Oh,
both
okay.
of those.
close them?
This one
Yeah, I
looks
just hope
smashed
this
up.
next one has forks.
Tavern, do you help me close them back up?
Yeah, good
Okay.
idea.
So they can
Gotta
rest
hide our
in peace.
I feel like I might only have 10 more minutes or 8 more minutes on this spell I'm concentrating on. So.
I was going to say, after you take the time to lift these lids and place them in, it's more like 7 minutes at this point, Blixel.
Hey, grave robbing takes time. Hush you up.
All right, let's do this one.
All right, Blixel, are you attempting to open this door?
Let's line up
No,
behind the door.
I'm waiting for them to open
Disintegration
the
room.
sarcophagus first.
Come on, Tavern, get the other side.
Heave ho.
Oh, are you looking at the sarcophagus that Tavern is standing on at the moment? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so once again, you guys notice this one is actually broken on one side, and some of its innards are actually falling out. So this lid is much easier to free, almost as though you just start and it kind of falls apart in pieces. You don't notice that there's even remains inside this one, just a bunch of cobwebs and dust.
Can I tell if it was broken into or broken out of?
Blind check there, Tavern. You cannot tell. You're not sure.
Aha, all my good rolls were used. I get it.
Is this stone cutting?
Post stone cunning, Tavern? I forget how it's worded. So this is not a history check, so no.
I'd like to know the history if somebody broke in or broke out.
Not that kind of history.
A while ago.
Are we going through this closed door or the closed door north, or are we going on Ben's path up top?
Let me look around this corner real quick. I'm not sure we did. What am I looking at? Is this another tunnel?
To your southeast, you can see some of the brickwork is down below, falling apart. It looks, so where you're standing, Vin, you basically can see that this floor that you're on is more like constructed. It's tiled floor, and it looks like some of the bricks down below are pieces of the tile that have since fallen down. You can make out just the edges of this, that this, again, has like kind of fallen apart here, and that's what that debris, those piles of bricks and stuff looks like.
Hey, before we get any closer, can I look for footprints as I carefully walk towards that area?
To the southeast?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, go ahead and throw me a blind check. You don't make out any footprints in the stone. Or rock.
Does it look any different as I creep up with my torch in hand?
It does
Brother,
not.
it's all
Are we
decrepit
leaving
up here.
footprints?
It looks
Or-
like they just fell from up here.
All right, that's fine. Looks good to me. We go through the door.
Oh, I guess you'll probably need me to open it, eh? Unless one of you has a proclivity for picking locks.
Oh, this door's locked.
Was it locked?
I accidentally clicked on it. I know it's locked.
Oh, what a cheater.
But either way, the door you're talking about, Blixel, is the same door that I was telling you. I see where the other end of the door is on my side. So
In case anybody from Roll20 is listening, this is why we need to make it where they can only click when they're within 5 feet of the door.
I was trying to ping that door and it went off on accident. It was totally not purposeful.
No
Well,
worries, no worries.
Blixel will take the hit and he jiggles the handle if there.
Shockingly,
is a
the
handle.
door is locked, Blixel.
Ah, it's locked.
Actually, I could see the lock icon anyway.
Yeah, once somebody clicks it, then it
Oh,
becomes
okay.
known and you can tell.
Sure.
Hey Adam, I'm gonna throw my torch up to the 10-foot ledge, and I'm gonna climb up it.
Oh, there's a long hallway up this way, guys. I'm coming
Oh.
back.
It is a 12-foot ledge, Baron, so if you're doing this by yourself, you would have to roll. But yeah, you can toss your torch up there. I don't think you could fail at that.
Well, now wait a minute. Did you say there's a long hallway up there?
Oh yeah.
Well, it looks like we have two options: hallway A or creepy, dark dais over here. And there's another door also, to clarify. And it also looks like another opportunity for grave robbery, if you're interested.
Ooh, which
You
way?
guys just call. Up here, if you want to come this way.
You
Or
hear
we
a
could go
voice
that
coming from your east, Serena, because she can't see you right now, Vin.
And that's. Can I climb up there without?
You can.
assistance?
It would be a check, right, to try to climb the 12 feet. Not too
Does it have
bad.
a rope?
I mean, I can help him because I'm already up here. So
We could throw a rope to Vin if he doesn't already have one.
Yeah, and if you're willing to either use the rope or lean over and clasp hands and help him up, they'd certainly get advantage on that check.
Well, here, look, there's a post right here, so I'll just wrap the rope around the post there and then kind of hold it myself on the other end, do like a little pulley system and throw it down to them, Adam, so they can come up here.
All right. So, yes, you tie your rope around the column. You loop it around. You get this, like, knot going. You make it sealed pretty good. And as you're doing that, you hear footsteps as Blixel just walked around
Hey.
the other way and found you.
Hey, what's up? You can just walk around this way.
Oh, that works.
What way did he go? The big hallway?
Come on,
Yeah.
Serena, I've got you!
The big hallway, it loops around.
Blixo comes over and he goes, "Hey, I'll help you carry them up."
Suddenly, there's two sets of hands on the rope,
Whoa.
and it's a whole ghost situation.
You're talking about the movie, right?
Yep.
He creeps up behind her at the stove.
Am I able to open this door from the other side?
On the clay wall.
The door is locked as you like try to jiggle the handle here. It is locked.
Super funny reference, bro. I'm gonna recoil my rope at him and then throw it back into my bag.
Okay.
As I see that they're all easily able to just walk right around. You see what I mean? It continues on this way. And there's a over there.
And there's a giant hallway to your north. You're all standing in the middle of it.
This place is huge.
It's massive. It must go underneath the entirety of the city.
Ooh, Tavern, this room looks promising.
For robbery. Is that what you mean?
All right.
Perhaps.
As you climb up here, Serena, you notice that the western part of this platform is much more in bad repair. It's kind of falling apart, where the eastern side looks to be more in decent shape. As you can tell from the sarcophagus just to your south there, looks badly damaged. The one to your southeast does not. Same with the decorative bowl-type structures. The one to the northeast looks to be in good shape. The one to the northwest, not so much.
Am I able to paw through the wreckage of the one that's in bad shape?
You sure? Yeah. Go ahead and go throw me a blind check as you spend some time trying to just sift through this. Yeah, you come back with handfuls of dust, debris, occasionally bone, but it doesn't seem like there's anything else interesting there.
What about this perfectly good one by me?
Right, there's another perfectly good one up here.
And Adam, no detect good and evil pings coming from this place.
None.
I don't think there's any bad guys here.
Just the grave.
Well, I mean, if Var is here, I won't detect him.
Devar, there's one up there.
You talk about this one?
No, the one where Serena is.
Get up here, buddy.
Oh yeah, but we just passed one that's perfectly.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep. I'm at this one too.
1, 2, 3, heave ho.
So same
Yo.
process as before. You're both teaming up and using Shipwrecker.
Yes.
You notice that this one does not budge. Even with your combined strength, it seems to be very well sealed and in good shape. You're not able to get it open.
That's where the good stuff is then, eh?
What do you think, Tavern?
Well, I think we're forgetting why we're down here. We're not looking for things. We're trying to find Var. Maybe we find him first and then grave Varb on our way out. Yes.
What if he's a vampire? Like Celine reads about.
Those aren't real.
They're not?
It's stories. Same with your dragons. You always ramble on about them. No one's seen any for years. Centuries, even.
Ugh, they still exist.
Well, we could
Speaking of
just
which,
give this one last shove.
Over here.
Just in case we don't pass this way on our way back.
All right, sounds like the two of you want to team up once again to open this one. And yes, you are able to break this one free of its seal after spending about a minute or so doing so. And as you open this once again, you notice that there is a corpse interred here, a lot of dust and debris, but nothing that seems to stick out to you.
Oh, man.
Checking with my quarterstaff again. Is that to include that, Adam?
Nope, but sure, you can spend some more time if you wish to do that, just kind of like poking and prodding around. The minute's just for breaking the seal on the sarcophagus. Yeah, you hit into just the solid stone of the sarcophagus bottom, but you don't hear any other kind of sounds ricocheting off of your quarterstaff. Don't push into anything unexpected.
I do not like the burying practices of these people.
All right. Can I have Shipwrecker back? I'm gonna try to use it if we fight something else.
Yeah, we just named it. We just named it can opener now. Here you go.
Hey.
Should we open these doors or just knock on them, or
Yep.
what do you want to do?
I don't think. Yeah, just open them up.
Locked. I'll try this one.
As you attempt to open this door, Serena, it is indeed locked, but you hear a voice then from beyond the door. Are you here to give an offering to Our Lady?
Hey guys, are we here to give an offering to a lady?
Just say yes.
I don't know. Which lady? Ask him which lady, to be sure we have the right lady.
To be sure, which lady do you speak?
You are not here.
That's a bad answer.
No, we're pretty much here. We're right here. You
All
cut
present
off,
on the count of 4.
I guess you cut
Sorry,
off. You said
Adam.
you were not here, or something happened.
Yeah, no, you heard him say, Serena, that essentially he's saying you aren't. If you don't know, you're not here for that purpose.
Yeah, I might blew that one, guys.
I move out of the hallway.
Yeah, me too. I gingerly tiptoed away. I don't like that.
All about learning more, though. You know.
Sorry
Yep,
to
that works.
disturb.
Are we still heading north?
We're looking for Var.
I think that's the only way.
There's a locked door here.
Wait, is Var a dude? Is he a man?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think Adam used the
Describe.
pronoun as a he.
Did
so-
we even get a description?
Nope, we
I don't
did not.
Did not get a description. We just heard he's down here.
And Adam, again, no detect evil from the other side of the door.
No.
Well, why don't you just yell through, "Hey, we're looking for Var."
I don't want to piss off whoever's. Well, all right. Excuse me. Hello.
Are you here to give an offering to Our Lady?
No, we are looking for a fellow visitor that may have come down earlier.
There is no one here but I.
Oh, what's your name? I'm Blixel.
I am the humble Helmead.
What does your lady desire?
Much, but offerings right now.
Well, we would love to give an offering if we knew what it was that was desired.
Our Lady takes much of way of offerings. Coin, gems, artwork, anything of value that is given will be accepted.
All right. I'll get back to you, okay? Bye. What a nice lady. She just wants an offering, so if we get something good, we can maybe give it to him.
So let me be clear on pronouns here, Adam. Was the voice male or female?
Sounded vaguely male.
He just wants an offering. For the lady.
Why didn't you give him some of your gold?
Well, I spent most of my gold on the frickin' 50 gold we had to pay Rylance, so I don't have much.
Yeah, hopefully this plate is good for you.
Blixel, as you step into that space, you detect undead to your east and to your west.
Okay. So
Should we
Blixel will hold
probably
up his
use yours?
hands. No. There is undead on either side of each of these doors. Heads up. What do y'all want to do?
Leave, but I
Just
don't
go
think we
north.
can.
Go north.
Did you say?
Right.
Hang on. Did you say leave? Wait, don't just make a rash decision. Go north. You said you heard people from which directions?
No,
I
undead.
didn't hear anybody. I sensed their vile presence through these doors.
So don't just tell us to go towards things we hear when we didn't.
Well, you get what I mean, brother. I don't know how your magic stuff works. I don't have it. I don't know if you hear it or if it like tingles you in your groin or what.
No, I sense their presence. They're through that door and that door. And Blixel points to the east and the west.
Okay.
What are we
But it
looking
could
at
be-
ahead of us? What is
Could be
this?
anything, right?
Well, they're undead. I know that
Looks
much.
like maybe an altar, right? It looks like quite a hall.
Well, all I was saying is earlier y'all made a good point about not leaving things unchecked behind us, and do we really want to leave fucking zombies behind us? We took care of the hands, the cat, and that fucking, what'd you call it, Saline? A deathlock right?
Deathlock White. Yes.
White. Got it. We took care of those easy. Why not clear these rooms so we know that A, Var's not in there, and B, we don't have people trying to kill us behind us.
I don't know about
You-
easy, but it makes sense.
You want to kill the thing that's gathering donations?
No.
No. There's undead creatures in each of these doors.
Oh.
We clear each room out and then move forward. Either
But-
Var's in the rooms or he's not, and in either way, we're safe from things behind us.
You guys, this place is huge.
Buxel's just sort of like staring at you, Serena.
Should we give you guys a moment, or
What's your problem,
No,
Blixel?
No.
Serena's like, "What the fuck you looking at?"
No, it's nothing. It's fine.
All right, if you guys want to
Insight
pop
check.
these doors open, I'll pop one open.
Can I insight Blixel, Adam? Does he seem off or weird? Has his demeanor changed? Is his eyes gray and glazed over?
Well, you can't roll skill checks against other player characters unless they want to let you, so I would say no, you can't roll a skill check.
I'm gonna stand here and look at Blixel and say, "Hey, you okay? You're kind of spacey, bud."
Yeah, I'm all right. Just
Ready?
just
One.
keep an eye on her.
What's wrong with me?
I'm whispering that to Vin.
Oh. All right, everybody ready?
I guess. You want to face these? Go for it.
We don't want them behind us, and either way, didn't Jadrian ask us to clear them out also? I liked that beer.
The boss has spoken. I fling open the door.
It's locked.
All right, as you fling open the door, you notice two skeletal creatures standing at the ready, Serena.
Whoa, they're like
Both-
prepared for us.
Indeed, yes. Both of them look to be clad in some very old armor. So as you just kind of get a better look at this creature, you notice that it has a shield in hand and a sword at hand as well. And I'm going to go ahead and put us into initiative.
Maybe we should be quieter so we can surprise next time.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
All right, so this creature is going to go first. So as it does so, it is going to step forward. And once it steps to there, it is going to slash out with its long sword towards you, Serena. Defense roll, please.
Can I use... No, wait.
That will indeed hit. All right, as the blade slashes into you, you will take 5 points of slashing damage. The next one behind it steps up to here. As it does so, you notice it has its shield abutting like with the other one.
They're organized.
Tavern.
Adam, is there a way if I went to here that I would be able to get to hit this guy at all?
So you can attack like around that corner there. It would be a significant cover for the creature, though.
I have a question. When that creature moved into that spot, did it go into her opportunity attack range?
It was already in that range when she first opened the door.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna do it anyway.
You smash out with your warhammer, but hit into the wall instead.
Yeah, next one's gonna hurt you, buddy.
Vin.
Don't forget about your offhand attack next turn.
Truth. Yeah.
Vin still has a short bow out from when he was keeping watch as they were grave robbing, so he's just going to pull an arrow real quick and try to aim up a slot in between Tavard and Serena and clip the creature if he can at him.
Okay.
I know it's going to be a little bit harder shot, so I may use my hero point. Nope.
That will manage to connect.
Nice. Sneak attack too.
All right, the arrow punctures into the creature, rattling its bones.
And just because I know that there's something weird behind this door too, I'm just going to move for now to here and end my turn.
Okay, Blixel.
Okay. We're able to attack from the same square as our allies, but we have to move away from there. Is that true?
If you enter a square with your ally, that's considered squeezing. You can attack from there. It'd be at disadvantage and cover if you're trying to enter, let's say, Tavern Square.
Okay. Well, in that case, I do want to use. I'm gonna drop Shipwrecker, and then pull out the longbow, and move to here and shoot at it with the longbow.
Okay. You try to make sure not to hit Serena, and you end up aiming a bit high, and your arrow shoots high and strikes the back wall.
Okay, and he will move back to here, and I guess as a bonus action, he'll say, "You got this, Tavern," and give Tavern bardic inspiration.
All right, go ahead and burn a usage of your bardic inspiration.
I feel like I just had a V8. Brrr.
All right, Serena.
Oh, wait.
Okay, I'm gonna rage.
Go ahead and burn a usage of rage. All right, and D8. Okay, so until your rage ends, ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
It looks sort of like a cabbage field.
Cabbage field. Okay, nice.
Cool.
That's what I'm talking about. That ain't right.
And I'm gonna swing out right in front of me.
That will miss.
What are my options for moving forum? Would it be like an action to attempt to...
You can do it either as an action or a bonus action, but unfortunately you've already used both.
Dang it.
All right, Saline.
Alright, a little worried about the guy behind us in the locked room. Don't know whose side he's on. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. I see the injured one. I will attempt to Sacred Flame him, because all of my experience in RPGs says shield units are weak to magic. So, we're gonna try it.
All right, spell effect roll.
I click on it.
Yes, that will indeed connect, burning him for some radiant damage.
Okay, and then that was 15 to get here. And I can go through these guys because they're not engaged, right?
With normal speed, yep.
20, 25, 30, and I'll poke around the corner here. And turn.
Okay, Baron.
All right, 5, 10. I'll take a shot at that injured one, yeah?
You aim around Serena and do manage to connect. And shatter it to bones as it slams against the back wall.
Oh, just on a flavor note, my EB doesn't have Repelling Blast anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, glad you said that. I've been treating it that way the whole time. So.
I heard it a couple of times. I'm like, maybe it's... But no, I only have Fiendish Vigor, Rebuke of the Talisman, and Agonizing Blast. So
okay,
that's 5,
I'll try
10.
to remember that. If I forget, let me know.
Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, I'll move back. There you go. Clear the way.
Okay, before the top of the round, the door to the east opens, revealing another creature, also skeletal. This one is dressed in a actual more, I guess you could say, scraps, but not necessarily armor scraps like these ones are. It has like a bit of a strange kind of skirt that is wearing it around its torso and hangs down to its upper like calves. All right, so it's going to move there. So that's 5, 15 because of the rage, 25 to get there. So once it gets there, it is going to, you're going to notice that as it steps up to here, it has a short sword in a hand and it draws a long sword, and that it is going to take its attacks. It is going to take 3 attacks, and they are going to be against. All 3 on Vin. So Vin, 3 defense rolls, please. You evade the first, but the second 2 manage to connect.
Okay, can I use my hero point on the third one, please?
Sure.
As a reaction?
Okay, that will make that one a miss. So that is going to be just 1 hit.
And
And
I'd
then
like
we-
to use my ADA from my leather armor to subtract that by 1.
Okay, make sure you deduct that.
And then I'd like to burn my reaction. The brother doesn't know it, but you don't hit my brother without getting a headache.
All right, so that moves it back 10 feet and 2 psychic, you said?
Yeah, it's your proficiency bonus.
All right, it takes that damage. All right, we'll move to the top. Force movement won't trigger that.
And this wasn't within reach.
When he first moved there, yes, but had you already used your reaction?
I don't think so.
Okay, then sure, yeah, you can use your reaction to make an attack. That will hit. Go ahead and post damage. Okay, as you slash into the creature, you notice that it is resistant to slashing. On top of that, as your blade strikes into this creature's bones, you see that your glaive actually gets chipped.
Not the cabbage harvester!
Applying that real quick, one moment. Okay, so that was that one's turn. Now we're at the top of the round. This one will move to here, and he is going to attack out at you, Serena. Defense roll, please. That will manage to hit. That'll be 10 points of slashing damage. And we move to Tavard's turn.
All right, Adam. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go here. I'm going to use my bonus action to go into patient defense.
Okay.
And so just remember this one here now is at is my next attack is at advantage.
Yes, and did you... I think I set yours up so you have the use key option.
Yeah, I'm scrolling up and down on a couple things, so. It's not set right, Adam. Maybe we take care of it during the lunch. I mean, during the next break. But I'll go ahead and drop it down one. I just pushed it. Nothing happened.
So when you click it, there's a little pop-up screen. It may pop up behind your character sheet.
Oh,
potentially.
yeah. It was on a different. Yeah, it was on a different screen. Sorry, I have a couple screens up. So.
Okay, and patient defense. So
Perfect.
that's a bonus action, right?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
All right, so you've used your bonus action, and now you have patient defense. So attacks against you are made at disadvantage. And now because of your special ability, your subclass, you now have advantage on your action attack if you wish to take that.
Correct. Yep.
All right, and I'm just going to make sure you're centered in that square there. Okay, so you slam out with your Warhammer. You do indeed manage to connect. Go ahead and post damage. Okay, as the Warhammer strikes into the creature, you do indeed wound it. And then you notice that your Warhammer is damaged.
Yep. Still needed to hit though. So. Does it seem especially hate? Does it seem to hate bludgeoning at all?
It does not seem any extra effective against this creature. Okay, Vin.
This is my dad's favorite Warhammer.
You keep saying that. Adam, I just want to clarify with ADA real quick, because I may ask if we can retcon it, because I was just rereading the rules. But remind me, the leather armor doesn't include my dexterity modifier into its base rating, right? So it wouldn't be AC 14 -1, it would be AC 11 -1, which would render the armor ineffective. Is that correct?
It
If
is,
that's
yeah.
so, if that's the case, can I retcon that?
Yeah,
just take
you
that
can.
point of damage back?
Yeah, leather armor is very, it doesn't have a whole lot of absorption. It can, but, it could be important in certain situations.
Yeah, and I forgot that we had talked about the fact that the dexterity modifier doesn't get included, and then I couldn't remember whether or not which way the conversation went, but I just wanted to clarify. But okay, on my turn, short bow in hand, then looks down at his chest and sees he's kind of bleeding from that attack, and he's going to run up behind this creature that is paired up with Tavard, and he's going to quickly pull out his dagger and take 2 stabs into the creature's back.
Okay.
So with his dagger master, he can draw the dagger as part of the attack and make an additional attack with the dagger. So first attack.
That will connect. All right, so you damage the creature. You notice that it is resistant to your attack.
Okay.
And then your dagger is damaged.
Okay.
So let me just update that real quick.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so this dagger, is this your offhand dagger?
Yeah, I mean, I've only got 1 dagger, but it's 'cause
even
I've got
easier. Okay.
Yeah, because I got my short bow in my hand, I have to use my offhand for the dagger attack.
Okay, so I've applied this to both your dagger and offhand dagger listing because that's the same dagger, is what I'm understanding from you.
Completely understand. And then offhand dagger is going to make it stab out now. Even though I see it's chipped, I'm just going to go for it.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit as well. And it does not do any damage to the creature. However, your dagger is damaged again.
What's with these things? And I'm going to spin away from it, and with my fancy footwork, it won't be able to take an attack at me. And I'll just discard the dagger back into the sheath with my interact with object for now, Adam.
Okay. All right, Blixel.
Okay, so Blixel will drop his longbow, pick up Shipwrecker, and charge forward. And try to swing for the first time with Shipwrecker at something.
All right, let's see it.
Hopefully it doesn't destroy Shipwrecker with this guy. So that's just war pick, right?
It is a war pick, yes.
Okay, I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay. Okay, with the hero point, that will connect. Go ahead and post damage. Okay, you notice that it damages the creature, and in turn, the Shipwrecker does not look like it is damaged.
Okay. But no other effects from hitting with this weapon or something like that.
Nothing that you see, no. However, I guess what I'd say you probably notice is that the creature was not resistant to this piercing damage.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. And Buxel just goes, oh, Okay. I guess that's all it is. And then, I guess that's the end of my turn. I do have a bonus action, but I don't really have anything for it. So.
Okay, Serena.
I'm gonna swing at the guy in front of me.
Yes, that will connect. Wounding him.
Can I inspiration that swing?
Meaning Bardic Inspiration or regular DM Inspiration? Which one do you mean?
Regular inspiration.
You can, yep. So go ahead and post another roll and make sure you burn your Inspiration. I think we've got that on the attacks now. So you just click Inspiration and auto rolls for you. There we go. Okay, so that's a 12 plus all your normal modifiers, which look to be 4. So that would be a 16 at this point. 16 against this creature. Does indeed hit. Yeah, go ahead and post damage.
Should I use Pam for that? So I
Yeah.
get all my pluses.
Just click on the word Pam in the chat there and we'll post the damage. All right, as you smack into this creature, you notice that it's particularly vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, and that is actually enough to destroy the creature.
One down, buddies.
Nice
I
Pam.
count 2, that's 2 down. We just got its daddy now.
Be careful when you hit that one. It breaks your weapons.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt it. Does the cabbage vines follow me?
They do, yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Saline.
I'll peek around the corner. This man has a lot of hit points. So I will attempt to thread the needle here and fire off a fire bolt against him.
That will miss.
Okay. And no useful bonus actions. That's all I got.
All right. That was close enough. I'll take a EB on him.
Yes, that will connect. Damaging him.
Then I'll move 5 to there. Gotta make sure I stay in line with my brother. I'm going to move, knowing Adam, go 10.
Oh, I don't know if I like that or not.
Let's think this here. Okay. If he moves there, no, I'll go 1 more. Okay.
All right, creature's turn. It's got 3
At the start
targets
of
to
his-
choose from.
At the start of his turn, I'll activate my trap card.
Nice.
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh style.
Hell yeah.
I got your reference, buddy.
Oops, I didn't mean to draw.
No worries. Okay, this one is the action jinx. So at the start of the enemy's turn, the target loses its action. All right, so he won't be able to take his action there, and that will end his turn.
Nice.
I haven't seen that card either. What a card.
Tavard.
All right. You know, it might be my daddy's favorite Warhammer, but it's the one I got.
Yes, that will hit. Wounding the creature once again, and once again damaging your Warhammer.
Just punch it.
Then he breaks his hand.
Yeah, no, I'm not using my. I'm not punching it. Sorry, that ain't happening. So, yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna end my turn. I was thinking about using patient defense, but I'm not going to.
Do you want to use your bonus action to hit?
Yeah,
Or you
kick
say
him
you
or
didn't want to
something.
punch, right? Okay.
I don't want to
just-
punch it.
He's afraid of-
I've seen what it's done to Warhammers and
All right, I
things
was just
like
making
that.
sure. Yeah, because I know the bonus action we've been like not remembering that, but okay, makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. This one here was strategic. As something about I know what would happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's okay. Vin, you're up.
All right. Vin, seeing that this creature is all surrounded. He's gonna kind of move into a good angle here, and with his back against the wall, he's gonna angle himself in a perfect kind of square on square shot in between his companions to finish off the creature, hopefully.
Yes, that will hit.
Nice sneak attack. I didn't know. It's close.
As before, you will notice the target is resistant to this.
I don't have much more to do, so I'm just gonna kind of put myself here beside Celine.
Okay. Awkwardly, Blixel will continue swinging Shipwrecker. It's not the most graceful thing, but... Oh.
Indeed not, as that is a wild whiff.
Like, embeds into the ground and struggling to pull it out, and he goes, Garnica was able to swing this real easy. That's the end
Maybe
of my
you should use a
turn.
shovel or something. I don't know.
Actually, I'll pull out my offhand short sword. Am I able to do that? Actually, no, because I swung with this one. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Serena.
Okay. Serena drops the cabbage harvester. She can't bear to hurt it. And she's going to headbutt the guy.
Headbutt. Nice. All right, you try to headbutt the creature, but miss.
Bummer. All right. Just taunt him. Hit me, you lazy sack of bones.
He doesn't seem to be affected. Saline.
In an effort to prevent any more weapon damage, I'll cast Magic Missile.
All right, that's
target.
12 points of damage. Strikes into the creature, simultaneously wounding it badly.
Aw. No one has a damage card? Oh well.
Used mine already.
Rip.
There's a sliver of green.
Bairn.
I'll move up there, take a shot.
That
And
will
I
miss.
will.
That will still miss.
Well, we're all trying here. 5, 10, 15.
All right, each of you gets one attack. So Blixel, defense roll as he slashes out with a longsword.
I'm going to spend a spell slot to do telekinetic parry as a reaction.
All right, go ahead and post that.
Oh, that's cool. Is that a bard thing? What? That's a freaking spell?
Okay, so make your defense roll at advantage. That will count as a fumble. Go ahead and roll a melee fumble for him. He's quite embarrassed. You can see it. His bone gets all red. He then takes a longsword attack against Serena. Defense roll. That will miss you, Serena. And then Tavard, short sword towards you. Defense roll.
Is he still under patient defense?
He is
No.
not.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yes, in turn, each of you manages to dodge this creature's attack and move to the top of the round with Tavard.
I don't want to hurt my Warhammer anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and insult this thing like crazy. Tell it, you got no meat on your bones, you little bastard. And then I'm going to go ahead and just take the dodge action, knowing that somebody's going to kill this thing with distance.
Okay.
Bold assumption.
Vin.
Yeah, there's only 15 of us against one, right? Come
I
on,
know.
come on.
We got
Well,
5 more chances.
It's not letting me Oh, there it goes. It's just moving slow. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna repeat what I did last time and pull up an arrow and fire it off.
I will miss.
Did so well
Blixel.
up until this point. We burned all our good stuff.
Shipwrecker digs it out of the ground and swings it wildly once more.
Nice.
Critically hitting with Shipwrecker. All right, go ahead and post damage.
Should I roll on the critical?
Yeah, you can do that.
I guess it doesn't matter. Is it so
That is
that's
piercing. Yeah. All right, that's just a normal true crit there. So 7 points of piercing damage is enough to bring this creature down to the ground. All right, folks, we are out of combat, and we're a little bit over halfway. So let's go ahead and pause, take our 15-minute break here. We will pick up on the other side with discussion on what in the world these creatures were and how you guys continue moving forward.
15.
Good job, Blixel.
Yeah, good job, Blix.
He's like panting
I
and
can just
wheezing.
think Blixel like at the circus or something like that, going, "I will hit this with this hammer."
Except he's weak.
But that's what I'm talking about. You know, those ones where the thing goes beep. So yeah.
All right, see everybody back in 15. Alrighty, we are back into it. Let's get everybody back on map.
Hey, brother.
Yo,
I got something for you.
is it food? I'm starved.
Oh, also one real quick note. During that fighting, Serena and Baron, I just rolled checks for you guys. Both of you happen to notice as you were fighting the stronger skeleton that had the dual blades, there was something that was like rattling. You kept hearing this rattling sound as he was moving.
Okay, well, let Serena look into that. I got an extra one here for you, brother, and I'll flip a dagger out of my belt. I'll catch it on its blade and hand you the hilt.
Brother,
I search the body.
I bought this for you.
No, I have the one you bought me. This is a different one.
Oh, okay. They just look the same.
As you search the body, Serena, you notice that kind of wrapped up and wrapped around the bones, there is actually a ivory medallion on a gold chain, which is set with a single aquamarine.
Look at this cool thing.
Oh.
Does that have any sort of symbolic meaning to anybody?
I can make a check.
I'm just trying to figure out what this place is in worship of, because it seems sort of religious here.
So when you say aquamarine, that means like a marine creature?
No.
It's a gemstone.
Yeah, it's a gemstone.
Oh, okay.
Does this does
You
it have
cannot
any
just
kind of
say that.
certain-
The Space
certain
Marine.
features? Can I try to make a check to see if I recognize it as
The ivory medallion?
yeah.
Sure. You go ahead and give me a blind check. Apparently making that check causes you 3 piercing damage. No.
I'm just trying to fix my dagger now.
You don't notice, you don't recall anything specific, Saline, that would connect this to any religion.
Okay, so it's just, as far as I know, it's just like jewelry.
As far as you know,
Could
yeah.
be, could be an offering for that lady, or the lady to that guy back there.
Baron starts
Hey,
laughing.
hey. I
Baron's-
put it
Baron-
on.
Yeah, Baron starts laughing. Clearly, it was what it was doing when it was breaking our weapons. It wasn't the skeleton, it was that thing around his neck.
Well,
Put
I
it
don't
on,
think
Serena.
Is its weapons okay, or are they chipped as well?
In the rooms that the thing came from, are they just bare? It's like just a guard room or something?
As you peek into either of these rooms, they both look to be completely empty of any adornment. You don't see any caskets. You don't see really anything here other than dust and debris.
I want to.
Interesting. Why would they be in there then?
What a check.
Guards.
Secret stuff. Maybe there's invisible doors.
Well, I don't have 23 perception this time.
Adam,
Adam,
I'm going to look for like secret doors or whatever.
All right, sounds like you like to spend some time investigating this room. Go ahead and throw me that check there, Tavern. All right, so
Can I
while
just
Tavern's
roll-
spending a couple of minutes here investigating the room, anybody doing anything else?
I just want
Um,
to collect its weapons, if possible, Adam. What was it again? A scimitar and a longsword, or what was it? I'm
A
sorry.
long sword and a short sword.
Okay, I'll pick up the long sword and short sword.
Do those look
Can
like
I-
more sarcophagi up top here?
No, that looks like the wall. There is a sort of like elaborate step up and then another step up. You can see there are some columns up there, but nothing sticks out to you.
I'd like to collect the weapons from the other skeletons, if possible. If I think that I could sell them for anything.
They look really old and I won't say damaged, but they don't look like they're in the best of quality. If you get anything for them, it's probably going to be like a silver piece each.
Well, never mind.
It's a beer.
Yeah, you'll say I'm broke.
But you should check the other room for any of them secret doors.
You want me to try?
Well, Tavard was looking in the other one. Who's got the better chance of finding it?
Well, it sounds like the dungeon master said it's investigation. So
Well,
probably me.
yeah, I think you should go.
So none of
Alright.
us.
There's only one.
What if I just stand here and perceive if there's any secret doors?
Just use your warhammer, smash on a few areas. One will sound hollow.
It's a glaive.
I guess I'll try
Use
to
the
investigate
Warhammer!
the secret doors if that's okay, Adam.
Sure, yeah, blind check, Celine. All right, so both Tavard and Celine spend a couple of minutes searching these rooms. Neither of you finds any secret doors or anything else of interest.
How
Perhaps they were
how
just guards.
how
like
tall-
You said.
how tall are the rooms are in, Adam?
The ceiling is about 15 feet up.
Blixo, how long you think you have left on that sense of yours?
In a couple minutes, maybe.
Well, let's move down one of these halls to make sure we can take advantage of it. Your choice. I'll follow with you.
Okay, I'm going this way.
We're not gonna open. Just look.
All right,
I guess I found
Blixel,
something.
as you get to there, it's almost as though this is happening simultaneous. Like you're walking down the hallway. As you're walking and you get to the exact spot you're in, your sense pings, but you also notice some movement the moment it's pinging, as though you having stepped there essentially triggered this. And what you notice is several piles of bones on the elevated platform to your east suddenly animate and stand up.
I detected them, guys.
Guys, more things.
Well done.
I'm detecting them too, and I don't even have a spell.
All right, as they stand up, I'm going to put us into initiative order. All right, Vin, you are the quickest to react.
Perfect. I'm just going to line up a quick shot at him. Just fire off a short bow arrow.
And which one are you shooting at?
Let's see. I'll take a step forward so I'm even with Blixel. I see that they're on an elevated platform, so I'll just go right for the one in the middle.
Okay. Your shot misses.
All right. So I'm going to take a few steps back. Let's see. I'll go as far back as I can. And actually, we'll do cunning action at him, and I'll just dash into this corner over here.
Okay.
Let
Tavern.
the frontliners get on in there.
All right, they're down. I guess I didn't see them. I was thinking you said they were up here, Adam.
You can
No.
see where Vin ran from.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks. All right. So that's my movement, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take the dodge action.
Okay. All right, next up is Blixel.
Okay. Yeah, Blixel will do the old fairy fire on them. This time using a spell slot.
Alright.
So smart AoE for that, right?
Yep. All right, looks like you got 2 and... Yeah, 2.
Okay. And Blixel will start running forward. And also that does take away his detect evil and good because he has to concentrate on fairy fire. So
All right, good call out. I've just removed my note for that.
yeah, he'll get to here, and I guess as Tabard still has, I think, inspiration, right? So I can't give you
Yes.
another one.
No, I still have it. Thank you.
So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn. Okay, this one is going to move and take a shot at you, Blixel. Defense roll, please. You managed to evade that. This one will do the same, Blixel. You evade that as well. Tavern, defense roll at disadvantage or at advantage. Oh, actually, I take that back. This is a straight up roll because you cannot see this attacker.
Okay, well, take the 15 then.
I am taking the 15, and you do manage to evade that.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Okay, Blixel, to your northeast, past the column and up on the higher level, you actually see motion. Even though you can't see this skeletal figure all that well, you hear almost like this sound of clacking that's coming from its mouth as it points its sword in your direction, and you notice 3 of the ones nearby all shoot you simultaneously. I need 3 defense rolls.
They're beginning to organize.
You'll evade that one. That'll be a critical hit against you.
Can't do anything about it.
Oh
my god.
2 piercing crits. Let's see those 2 piercing crits, please. All right, so normal crit. Ooh, and that one is a bad one. Okay, so let's see. We'll figure out the damage there, but go ahead and roll a minor injury as well. So the first one, here's your crit damage. It's going to be 11 piercing. All right, then maximum plus a roll. So that's 12 piercing for a total of 23 piercing.
I'm down. So if it's 23.
Yeah, so you get hit first for 11. That wounds you. The second one will drop you, but you have to roll that minor injury as well.
Where do I roll that?
That's a separate button called injury. If you don't see it on your bar, just go up to your macro section, find the one called injury, and check the in-bar box so that it will pop up on the bar to your bottom. Okay, oof, ringing blow. All right, so this, I imagine as you get hit and smack your head on the ground from getting knocked out, you are now deafened until you finish a long rest. So throw a con save as well. I'm not sure if this is going to matter so much being unconscious.
Yeah. Well, I haven't taken the 12 damage. Should I just throw? Is that for the con save?
No, there's another effect of the.
Yeah, the crit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, so now you're considered stunned until the end of your next turn. But because you're unconscious, it's not. Yeah, so I'm going to set your HP to 0. Okay, so you're obviously no longer concentrating on fairy fire, so that will go away.
Damn. Yeah. I'm a rough spot, guys. Someone please help me.
All right, so for mechanical purposes here, you're obviously unconscious. Yes, you are definitely in a bad spot. And then should you get revived or healed, you will then also be stunned until the end of your next turn. So just keep that in mind. All right, next one's turn, and it is going to shoot at you, Tavard. So this will be defense roll at advantage because you can see this one. And yep, you evade that as we move to Cerilia.
Alright, I sure hope I'm within 60 feet this time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I can see him now, but Cerilia wouldn't know that he's stunned because she didn't see him go down, so I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him anyway.
Okay.
And hope that the skeletons don't notice that he's back up. Here's that.
Nice roll. Okay, so 8 restored to
It should be
Blixel.
6. It's using int again for some reason. I thought I fixed that.
Oh, 6? Okay.
And that's a yeah. That's
So
a
and now that you guys, so yeah, sorry, Cerilia. So since you guys have access to your weariness now, I'm going to rely on you guys to update this. So Blixel, just increase your red dot or your red orb or whatnot by a +1. So there you go, perfect. Okay, and then yeah, all right, Cerilia, that was a bonus action. What else?
That is a bonus action, so I'm going to action dash backwards because this is a very tactically bad spot for us to be in. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 back around the corner.
All right, so that was your turn. This one's turn. It's going to step down to here, and Tavard, it is going to fire at you. Defense roll at advantage. You will evade that one as well. Serena.
Oh boy. Can you remove the circle because it goes away when my rage ends?
I sure can. Yeah, thanks for that reminder. Let me go ahead and get rid of that.
Okay. I'm not prepared for another fight, guys. I'm going to... I'm going to dash up to Blixel. And can I grapple him?
That's an action, so unfortunately you just use your action to dash.
Oh, shoot.
Great role playing of the stun condition. Well done.
I feel like he gets inspiration for that one.
Okay. I think that's gonna do it.
All right, Tavern, defense roll straight up. You will evade that one. And I will say, Tavern, Vin, Bairn, Celine, you're noticing arrows are flying in from the west. Tavern, another defense roll. Straight up, you'll evade that one. Another one, Tavern. Evade that one. And another one, Tavern.
Nice.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a fumble ranged. All right, so if you knew where that enemy was, you'd have advantage on him. All right, we move to the very end of the round. Bairn.
Okay, fine. They're shooting from both ways. I'm gonna do 5 there. I gotta go one more. 10. I see a quarter of Blixel to the south of Serena, and so therefore 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I need to go one step more. There's half my movement. 5, 10, 15. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to dig deep into my patron's blessings, and I am going to ask if my patron would kindly sanctuary my friend Blixel.
Nice.
Do you have a first level spell slot left?
No,
Because
I
that
have
is saying you do not.
I have 2 level 2s.
2 level 2s.
I'm a warlock, right? So I only have 2
Yes.
spots at level 2. So that's why it's at 0.
Gotcha. Okay, so when you
Yeah,
click
right.
Sanctuary,
So
it didn't give you the
becomes a 4.
opportunity to upcast. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, it did. Okay. So then, so in case you don't know, everyone, before someone can attack Blixel, they have to pass a Wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC, and if they fail, they have to choose another target. Okay, now action. I have a cantrip, but I can't. I'm gonna. What's? Oh, you know what? I could see a little circle here, Adam. A tiny little circle.
I would say that is not enough to target from there.
I'm gonna say, they're shooting from behind. Get out of the hallway. So then that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I have to duck into here or to there. Oh, that the stairs were giving me cover. Oh, I see why. Okay. Now I see a health bar, Adam.
It's based on the amount of light you have and the vision in that direction. So yeah, that creature's like right at the edge of the ambient light.
I have an EB ready to go. Fine, I'm gonna ready it. Okay, so if I see
Oh no,
a bad
if you want to shoot
Yeah.
now, I'd say you can shoot him because you can see enough of them from that spot.
would it any issues with the cover or anything?
Nope, no, there's no cover.
I'm gonna send it.
All right, that will indeed connect. And you will hear the sound of bones clattering as you hit him with your Eldritch Blast.
Bones clattering as in he fell to pieces, or was just damaged by it?
No,
Damaged
not
by
even close.
Vin.
All right. Hearing those arrows whiz from the west, Vin's going to yell down to his friends down the hallway, "Get out of the hallway! You're getting shot from both sides!" And I'm going to turn this way with my short bow, and I'm going to fire off a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Fuck that. I'm gonna come and stab this dude. I'm gonna run up and let me double check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, so just like last time, I'm gonna like feint an arrow attack, but I'm really gonna like dip under his sword and try to double stab him in the neck with my dagger.
Okay.
The new dagger my brother gave me.
That will miss.
Second attack.
Will also miss.
Perfect. I'm going to run away.
So I believe you used all your movement, right?
Yep. Oh shit! I took 2. No, I got 2 attacks. Yeah, cunning action,
That's what I was looking
dash
for.
to run
Cunning
away.
action dash. All right.
Cunning action, dash to run away, and then he can't take opportunity attacks on me because of my fancy footwork.
Right.
Sorry, a lot of compounding of rules for this.
It is. Yeah. There's a lot. Yeah, they play on each other. All right, Kavard.
Yeah, I'm going to play my tank role here. So I'm going to come right over here. I'm going to do patient defense for obvious reasons. I don't want to get smacky-smackied, right?
All right, patient defense.
Adam, is this guy here look any different than the other ones?
He does, yes. He is dressed in armor. So the ones just here east just have the very faintest of scraps of armor upon them. The one that you mentioned actually wears a chain shirt and has a shield. And while it's obviously old, it looks like it's serviceable.
All right, and just because there's green bars and things like that, do I have an easy swing to him?
To the one to your northeast?
Yeah, the one that looks pretty.
I would say he would get cover because you're basically at lower elevation trying to swing up to him.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead then. I'll just go by numbers then. I'll do my first attack, which will be... Well,
Your only attack.
I only attack, yeah, because I already used my bonus action. But anyway, I will... Shoot, I may not get patient defense too much. I'm going to go ahead and risk it and try to attack him with my Warhammer.
The one to the northeast?
Yeah, the one with the extra armor. Since I have advantage on that, I'll take a chance on that. If I need to add him, I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Yes, that will hit. And you notice that he is particularly susceptible to this and will take double damage.
Nice.
All right, and so that'll be my action, bonus action movement. I'm going to go ahead and end my turn.
Okay, Blixel, your turn ends. You are no longer stunned. Okay, and we move to this guy's turn. And he's going to make his way up to here. And Vin, as he turns the corner towards you, you see with his sword in hand, he swings it in a quick formation as best as he can, trying to slash at you twice. 2 defense rolls, please.
Woo!
Hits you on the first one, but misses on the second. That'll be 5 points of damage from that slash.
And I'd like to use my reaction for the Talisman Rebuke. So 2 points of psychic damage and 10 feedback. Yep.
Okay, yep, and 2 points of psychic damage. Okay. All right, next up is this one here, who's standing just next to you, Tavard. You notice that it drops the bow from its hands, and it has this short sword that is, I will say sheathed, but essentially it's just in the open gaps between its bones. It is going to draw that and try to stab you. Defense roll at advantage. All right, you will not be struck by that. Next one is going to do the same thing. It's going to move once to here, though, and also try to attack you, Tavern. And with advantage, that will miss. All right, next one's turn. Serena, attack against you from the west. Defense roll, please.
Can I
hang on actually 1 sec, because I'm playing with some different lighting here. Serena, Blixel, or Tavern, none of you are holding a light source, right?
I am
Correct.
Nope.
But I can see in the dark.
You can't, right. But the reason, so normally what it is when there was light over there, they could see you that far away. But since you guys don't have a light source over there, I'm going to say that attack doesn't go to you, Serena. So instead, what's going to happen...
It runs away.
No.
In
In
fear.
It has to shoot its buddy.
All right, next is this one's turn. And it, once again, and Tavern, you'll have a better view of this now. You see it once again, kind of, its jaw just kind of rattles as this almost like croak comes out of it as it points its sword. And Serena, 2 of them will try to shoot you, so I'll need 2 defensive rolls. And then Tavern, the one to your east, is going to try to stab you, so I'll need another defensive roll from you. All right, nice. So go ahead and roll a melee fumble, Tavern.
Bill's rolling hot today.
He is.
If I roll 2 greens on the whole shift and whole session, I'm doing good.
Tavern, if you like, you can take an opportunity attack against that one because they tried to attack you and they opened their defenses. If you wish to attack them, you can. Oh, now you will fumble. There we go. There's the bill we know. All right, let's see your fumble.
Wait a second.
Like all Bill rolls is green or red. It's one or the other, and it's such a risky business.
All right, so you fall prone and your speed gets set to 0. Okay, and then let's see. Serena, the first shot hits you, and you will take 6 points of piercing damage. Second shot on you as well, Serena. Another defensive roll, please. That one you will manage to evade. All right, now this one in its actual turn, it's going to shoot you as well, Serena. Another defense roll. You'll evade that one as well. So move to Saline.
Well, I see this big bad boy right in front of me. So, first we need to deal with the problem directly in front of us. So I will upcast Magic Missile at level 2 to hit this guy with 4 darts.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice roll. Okay, so that will be 20 points of force damage.
Of course, I'll change the spell slots because it didn't prompt me to upcast.
Yeah, I don't think it usually does for that one. But yeah, all 4 darts smack into the creature, wounding it.
And I don't have a useful bonus action here. Hang on, I'm just fixing my slots real quick. So we're going to... I'm gonna stay here because I might need to pop around the corner to help the team.
Okay.
So I don't want to retreat too far and make the same mistake.
All right, this one's turn. Also going to shoot an arrow at you, Serena. Defense roll, please. You will evade that one as well. And then, Serena, it is your turn.
I'm like, everybody's falling around me. Get up!
I slipped on butter!
And she was going to grapple, but now he can get up. So grappling
and he's
is
still sanctuaried, right?
Yep, he's still sanctuary.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
That's cool. I'm going to, with fear knocking on my door, suddenly become translucent.
Does that say ghostly?
It
Ghostly
does.
flesh.
Don't think about it.
What?
Pretty flying
What?
speed. Holy
Flying
shit.
speed?
I think I hit the head.
What? I want to be Serena when I grow up.
This is cool.
All right,
You don't
Serena,
want
what
to
would
know
you
what
like
made
to
her
do?
this way. Um, um, I guess I will float over here. Oh my god. So are these guys up higher? Sorry if I missed that.
Yes. So you essentially there's stairs that are covered by the stunned guy and the fallen prone guy that you would have to walk up to get here, but obviously you just flew here, so no worries.
Oh, sorry. In that case, well, I guess I couldn't really see it. Never mind. I'm not gonna metagame. I probably would have flown over here, but I couldn't
Do you still
see
have
that
movement?
before.
You can still move there if you wish. Obviously you'll take some opportunity attacks, but
Yeah, which so far they've all been doing piercing, right?
they have bows or short swords, so it certainly seems that way. Yeah.
Okay. Well, oh wait here. All right, I'm going to. I can't actually see a health bar for this. For that guy. Does he not have a health bar? Oh, there he is. Okay.
It was hidden. He was trying to pretend like he wasn't that hurt.
Okay. I'm just gonna start swinging at this one right north of me.
All right. So that was your bonus action to do Ghostly Flesh. Now you've got your action, and you attack the one.
Oh
north
no,
of you.
wait, no. I think Ghostly Fresh is actually an action.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you can use your action. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So I have to attack in order to pay him. So I'm just gonna look menacing.
Sounds good. I'm going to throw that skull on you for your menacing look, but
Yeah.
really for Ghostly Flesh.
I think the entire party is menaced.
All right, this
Maybe
one's
they should get up.
turn. Okay, that one will go there. That one will go there. That one will go there. Baron, your turn.
All right. I'm going to shoot this guy right here with an EB at him as my action.
Okay.
Any hero points left? Yep.
You miss.
Oh, shit.
Inspiration is after you miss?
You can use your inspiration to reroll if you like. All right, so that becomes a 16 plus your bonus. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Oh my
Of
God.
course.
Big money.
I earned it. Now, if I get enough, let's see. Oh,
Oh, that's a lot.
Yes, that will indeed be enough to destroy
Nice.
this one who
Good job.
falls to the ground.
oh, that was worth all of that. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we needed to kill the big guys.
Adam, did I remember someone was making hand signals for archery attacks? 5,
I don't know what that means.
15.
All right, so as you step to here, Baron, taking 5 feet of movement, 3 readied attacks all
There they
fire
are.
at you.
Yeah, of course.
So
Do
the
you still have
first
your
one,
circle of it?
And this is with +2 because I have Circle of the Wind on.
when did you cast that?
It lasts
Uh,
8 hours. I
It
think.
lasts 8 hours.
Yeah, but
I
when did
cast
you actually cast it?
the short rest. When we had the short rest cooking fish.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. So first one, defense roll, please.
Oh, not a line check. I'm nervous.
No. So that one will miss you. Now the next two are at advantage because you can't see the attackers. That one will miss you. Or actually, I'm sorry, at advantage, that's a 9, so that will hit you. And that will hit you as well.
Plus
Yes.
2 for the 11? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 11 and 13 both still hit.
Bring it.
So that's 5 and 6 points of damage for 11 total. All right, that's 5 feet of movement so far. And then you can continue.
Sorry, that's our 25. I will take that damage and end my turn.
All right, move to the top of the next round, Vin.
Vin's gonna kind of like put his hand out a couple of times around the corner and make sure no arrows fly at it, and then he's going to
He uses a mirror.
They use the reaction for it.
You know, he like dips and back and forth, and then he's gonna move down here, and he's gonna kind of do the same thing. He's gonna try to like slip under the shield this time and try to take out the skeletons.
This one doesn't have a shield, so it looks like it's wide open for a stab.
Oh, cool.
Famous
All right, so
last
I'm gonna go
words.
for its empty eye
Fumble
socket.
incoming.
Dagger to the empty eye socket.
That will
Son of a
miss.
All right, offhand dagger it is.
That will miss.
Woof. All right. So 5, 10.
Hey guys, throw away your build dices. Get some real ones. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bill
I'm gonna
has ours.
refresh
And
for
he got his.
All right, so that's I can get there at him with my normal movement, right? 5, 10. Yeah.
Looks right to me.
All right, and then I'm going to just dash and get a little bit more distance back to here at him, and then just kind of reset.
All right, so that was
I-
actually dagger. You didn't use an offhand, though. You did dagger master dagger, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, gotcha. So then you still had a bonus action left, not offhand. So you used a bonus action
Oh,
cunning
I'm
dash.
sorry. I keep hitting offhand, don't I? Yeah, dagger is what I mean to do because of the dagger attack. I'm sorry about that, Adam.
No, yeah, no worries. I'm just making sure I'm following you. So, all right, you're
yeah,
good.
yeah, it's a lot. It picked up really heavily when I hit level 3. But yeah, okay. So, movement, attack, moved away, bonus action, cunning action, dash, come down here, interact with object, dagger back in the sheath, short bow still in hand, ready to fire down the hallway. In my turn.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. All right, Tavern, your turn.
A lot of words.
All right, I stood up.
No, geez, sorry.
Spend half your movement, stand up from prone. Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my last key point for same thing, patient defense.
Okay. I'm kind of digging the way of survival. Super tanky monk. I'm liking it.
Yeah, do something different, right? I mean, it does take away a bonus action, but you have to make that decision, right?
It
but
does, but
this is the right
you're not
time to
getting
do it.
hit hardly at all, which is awesome.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and aim for the guy with the most armor again, since I do have advantage on this one, and I will
Okay.
use Bardic Inspiration if need be.
Okay, yep, he does have cover, but yeah, you'll have advantage on this. That'll hit.
Very good.
Nice.
Once again, he
Man,
is
my
vulnerable to this, so he will take extra damage. Keep in mind, you're noticing that your damaged Warhammer is not as effective as it was before.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I mean, but when you say that, Adam,
If you
I
put
don't-
your cursor over the number 5, you can see exactly. You're basically rolling with a -2 to damage.
Yeah. So I mean, it's basically the same thing as a quarterstaff, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so then I'll go ahead and end my turn there.
All right, Blixel prone, no longer stunned, can finally do something. What do you do?
Okay. Quick question. Since there's stairs here, is this guy 5 feet from me?
He can't reach you from there because you're down. If you stood up, I would say he could reach you then.
And a reminder,
Okay.
if we're familiar with Sanctuary, if you do an action to harm something, Sanctuary drops. You're not protected.
Yeah, I know.
So, but I'm just letting you do what you need to do. I just want to remind you.
Since that's the case, crawling is what again? Is it
Twice 10 feet to crawl 5 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna crawl to here. armored guy from where I am. So I'm going to stand up there. I'm going to do a spell. Now, it's a cold press spell, so I probably should have ran it by you, but let me know if it seems OP or whatever. But he's going to cast Glare. Wait, is that guy within 30 feet of him from there? Because of the elevation?
So for spell ranges, they're always you can use diagonal, so they're always the distance that it says when you use your pointer.
Okay. So yeah, he's going to cast Glare at that one, and I guess the one right in front of Tavern.
So I'm not sure you can see the one you just pointed at. Can you actually see that one?
Yeah, I can see the.
I guess you can see a fraction of them. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and post. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this spell, but yeah, go ahead and post it. I can read it real quick.
Glare is on my list too.
It reassesses its life choices.
Blixel just gives the stink eye to these two skeletons.
Whoa, that one is pretty potent. So I would say, yeah, you can certainly use it. What I say is, keep in mind that when you use these, it means that they're open to the enemies as well. So like looking at that one, I think some players would be not very happy if they lost 2 turns in a row from a level 1 spell, right? But like I say, if you're good with using it and you're realizing that means enemies can use it too, then you can use it.
What do you guys say? I'll defer to the group on this one for sure, because like he says, I wouldn't want that to happen.
And then we'll tell you. Go ahead.
I mean, it's a save, right? And it's not your whole turn, it's only your action. So you still have bonus action and movement.
Well, it says you can't take actions. I would presume a bonus action is encompassed in that.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, yeah, plural. Yeah.
Or reactions.
Well, either way, at this current point in this
It's
battle,
quite strong.
we're pretty outnumbered. It's a strong attack that it's a save or suck, man. So really just trust your instinct on it, bro.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
All right, famous last words. Let's see
We're
2
gonna
spell
TPK
effect
this.
rules.
The 3 of us are around the corner over here. We have no idea what you're doing, bro. So we won't even know.
Okay, so I cast that to burn it.
All right, it'll affect the first one.
Is that the armored guy?
Yes, and he'll fail that save by 5, so he loses 2 turns of actions now. So I'm going to do this. The other one is not affected.
Okay. And then I will move 1 more spot, I think.
Oh,
10.
So you did stand up, right? So I'm going to remove prone from you.
Yep.
Does that, in your ruling, I'm really curious about this. With your ruling on Sanctuary on that, Adam.
Yeah, Sanctuary certainly drops.
Take it to the Sanctuary for sure.
Also, keep in mind, one other thing I just noticed with Glare is this is concentration. So if you get hit, lose concentration, then the effect drops.
Yep. That's where it balances it out a little bit.
Tiny bit, but yeah.
For level 1.
Yes, right.
Hey, shush. It was a good roll. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it might save us in this. And that's, I guess, that's the end of my turn because I don't really have a bonus action.
All right, so finally putting this house rule into effect. Here comes death save for the skeleton captain. Baron, since you took this guy down, roll a d20. Inverse, if you roll a nat 1, he pops back up.
What a time to notice your note, Adam.
Oh, you like that? I had to move it to the middle screen. I wasn't even seeing it on the over screen.
I haven't used it the rest of these skeletons, but now it's time to slide it out.
Just don't roll a 1.
Who's rolling?
It is you, Baron.
You, buddy.
Oh, I'm sitting there thinking, who did I kill? I killed the king?
You killed the skeleton captain with your EB, remember?
Yeah, but he looked like a normal...
Well, he's not the king. I said skeleton captain.
Oh, right. Well, there's a decent.
So he is dead permanently. Nice. All right, now this one's turn.
Like I did something with.
That's what the last person that killed him thought.
He's going to attack Tavard. So Tavard, you have advantage. So defense roll at advantage. Yep, you will evade that. This one will actually. Yep, we'll also attack Tavard. Defense roll advantage. Yep, you'll evade that one. This one's turn. He's gonna move 5, 10, and take a shot at Saline. Defense roll Saline.
Shield if hit.
What is in your hands right now?
A shield and nothing in my main hand.
Okay. All right, you evade that one. Okay, this guy can't take an action, so I'm going to remove one of the bubbles, and he will stay there. Then we'll move to this one's turn. He's going to take a shot at Blixel. Blixel defense roll. Yep, you'll manage to evade that. We move to Saline.
Alright, I'm gonna firebolt the one that just shot at me.
Okay. That will hit. And you notice it crumbles to the ground.
Oh yeah. And
Nice.
Here we go.
looking behind me, seeing that Vin is kind of hurt, I don't want to retreat, so I will hold the line, shield in hand. Obviously not liking her current life choices, in reference to the other spell, but you know, someone's got to step up, and she's the one with the armor, so hold the line.
All right, next one's turn. Also a shot at Blixel. Defense roll Blixel. This will hit you, Blixel, for 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh no! All right, Booksel's unconscious. That's exactly how many hit points he has.
All right, so not death saves, but unconscious, drops concentration. He's no longer glared, and you are once again prone. All right, Serena's turn.
Tavern, are we just gonna leave him there?
And I imagine Tavern, you see, leave him there, like ghostly form and all.
Are we gonna leave him there?
There's another one. There's somebody taking over her spirit.
I know. Maybe they just think I'm one of them.
With a really, really long cabbage harvester.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at the one to my north.
Okay, that will hit. Wounding the creature.
Can
The
I
pen misses.
use hero for, or no? Can I use luck for that?
You can, yeah. Go ahead and click luck, and it will roll a new die roll for you. Okay, that will hit then. Go ahead and post your Pam damage. Yes, you notice this is particularly effective against this creature, and it drops to the ground.
Whoa.
We're gonna win,
Nice.
boys. We got this.
Bludgeoning damage.
All right, next up is this one here. He will step to there and take a shot at Saline.
Same deal.
You evade that, Saline. Doing a quick distance check. I don't think it would make sense for this one to shoot at Blixel, so I'll say he's not going to do that.
I hope the archers have those blunt arrows, you know, like they do on Green Arrow and everything.
All right, Baron.
Alright, I'm going to step up and EB that guy. Oh,
Oof, Fumbleia. Let's see it.
yay!
Don't explode.
All right, you are like, how did I miss this weakest skeleton I've ever seen, ever, in all time? And you now have disadvantage on any spell attacks, and enemies have advantage against your spell saving throws to the end of your next turn.
Didn't I kill the captain? My God, what's wrong with you? And I start trying to curse my patron, but then I stop because I realize I'm nothing without him. And then I will turn this corner.
Okay, top of the next round, Vin.
The genie's a boy! The genie's a boy! And then he runs forward, and he's going to slide up and try
All
to
right,
take
Vin, as you get to here, 2 readied actions. Boom, boom, 2 shots. Defense rolls twice.
I'll use my portent to give him a 6, which is inverted to a 15.
14, but yes.
It's 15, right? The 21 minus the roll?
Is that what it is? Yeah, okay, that sounds right.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was just thinking 20 minutes. Okay, all right, so 15 plus your normal. Yeah, so that will be a miss on the first one.
I'll burn
Okay,
that real
and
quick.
then here's the other one.
All right, yes, you will evade that as well.
Yeah, it was my super badass roll that I did.
Woo!
And yeah, I'll try to take this one, because I want to get here the way my sneak attack works at him, and then dagger.
Okay. The first dagger will connect. And that will destroy the creature as it drops.
Cool. Shoot, I clicked that second attack a little fast then, didn't I? Can I throw it at homeboy here?
You can if you're willing to throw your dagger, yeah.
Well, this one's my brother, so it doesn't have as much value to me. 5, 10, 15. Hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get to here. All right, cool. And I'll scramble over the other ones, and then I'll kind of rest on my knee and fling that dagger at this one right here.
All right, now within short range, go ahead and make your attack. Yes, that will hit. And
no sneak, sorry.
Yep, nope, just the 6. That one will also drop.
Perfect. And then cunning action, dash, and move my happy ass back out of arrow range. And I'll say, I got two. And then, like, catch my breath.
All right, back over on the east side, Tavern.
All right, I have no more patient defense, but for my action, I'm going to take the dodge action again. And then I'm going to use an unarmed strike as my bonus action against the guy to my south.
And is that a special ability you can do?
No, it's just offhand.
I think offhand generally requires that you make an attack before you offhand.
Oh, so, okay. So, okay, maybe that's true.
Yeah, you're thinking of like the two-handed fighting rules, right?
Yeah. I was just thinking I could use a bonus action to attack, but okay. Well, you know what? I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and move into here. And I'm just going to hit the guy to the north of me with my... so, Adam, is it so it's -2, so if I roll a 1 or a 2 on my Warhammer, it will do 0?
That is correct.
All right, so I'll use my quarterstaff too.
Obviously, plus whatever benefits you. So if you're adding like 3 or 4, then there was no way you'd ever get to 0. Obviously, even with the -2.
Yeah, but I'll still go. I still have better. I mean, it may only be 1 more point, right? But on an average, I'll do better with my quarterstaff. So
does this mean you're drawing the quarterstaff? So you have Warhammer quarterstaff now?
no, I'm going to drop my Warhammer and then as
Okay.
a free action, grab my quarterstaff.
All right, that works. Warhammer clangs to the ground as you pull quarterstaff to hand.
Yeah, and of course, when I drop it on the head of the dead skeleton just for effect.
We're not sure if
Double
he's
that.
dead quite yet, so...
Well, he is now with that half of a Warhammer, right? You know, I mean, gotta
Finished
make
him
sure.
off.
All planned.
We're going to find out. Yes, that will hit. Nice. Yes, you smash mightily into this creature, and it drops quickly.
All right, now that
Okay.
I do have my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and the guy down here, he's going to get lefty.
Okay.
If I miss, I'll use my Bardic Inspiration.
That will miss.
All right. 1d8 is it or 1d6?
It's D6.
That will miss.
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point that as well.
Okay. That will still miss.
He's trying his best.
Hold on.
No, stop.
I can't hear you guys. I can't hear you
Right
guys.
behind.
Bill point. Use a Bill point.
Sadly, after all that, Bill, you missed by 1. So,
I can't hear you.
Weariness.
all right, Blixel, you don't need death saves because you're exactly at 0, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip your turn. All right, let's see. I believe it was Serena that took this one down. So, Serena, please roll me a d20. If you roll a 1, this one pops back up. Ooh, look at that. First
Can
time the rule
I-
comes in.
Like luck point that?
Luck points are really for you, right? This is like them making a save, so I'm going to say no on this one. So this means he gets 1 HP back, so he is going to crawl to there, get his 1 HP back.
Hey, Adam, did you take any damage from that hammer?
Apparently not, right? I think you jump-started his life.
Way to go, Bill.
Yard
Way
him
to,
right there.
way to ruin the game, Bill. Way to bring him back to life.
We lost D&D.
He then stands up, and now he's going to take a stab at... This will be at Serena. Serena, defense roll, please.
Now I will say you can use luck on attacks. Other people's attacks against you.
You can, yes. You managed to evade that attack, Serena. This one will attack. Also, Serena, another defense roll. That one. That one will hit you.
That one.
Okay, sure. Yeah, go ahead and burn a luck point. So that makes your roll a 14 plus what you add, so that will miss. All right, next up is this one, and I think this was Vin that took this one down. Vin, D20, please. All right, that one's permanently dead. And then we move to this one. And it was Tavard that took this one down. So Tavard, D20. He is permanently dead.
Oh, thank baby Jesus.
This one, with bow in hand, will fire at you, Tavard. You'll manage to evade that as we move to Saline.
All right. I don't remember if this thing has a readied action yet, so I'm gonna step up. It does not take the shot. I see one more on the left side, so I'm gonna clear our flank so there's nothing behind us, or attempt to. So firebolt incoming to him. I'm gonna miss.
That will indeed miss.
And back to my defensive position.
Okay, this one's turn. He's going to step across that one, drop his bow, draw his short sword, and attack Tavard. And you evade that one as well, Tavard. Move to Serena's turn.
Untouchable.
Okay, I'm going to aim for... The Pam doesn't need to be on the same person, right?
It does not.
I'm going to aim the glaive at this guy.
Nice.
Which one was that? Was that the
one
that
on
you...
the stairs?
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Sure, yeah. So go ahead and roll a... Actually, I don't think it's going to matter because he literally has 1 HP. But... Or actually, no, it could. You could deal enough damage to kill him all... No, you just missed it, in fact. But go ahead and roll the crit anyway in case it says anything more special.
Oh, okay.
Like when you get up, you take damage.
When he bleeds, even though he doesn't have any blood.
Well, some of them say, like, deal maximum plus a die, right? And then that would be different.
Or if he's bleeding, right? Because sometimes...
Okay,
Nice.
so he drops.
Doesn't say he's bleeding either. Just says he's
Yeah, it's not a
loses hit
bleed.
points.
Oh, he dead.
Very specific with the text.
You gotta. Yeah.
So if he
Now
comes up with 1 point, he loses 1d6 anyway.
Yeah, he
Right.
Yeah,
dead.
so that guy's dead. Boom.
I'm gonna Pam this one.
Okay.
Every time you say Pam, I just get a image of Bam Bam from the Flintstones in my head every single time.
I see the office lady.
Pam.
I was gonna say I think of the Pam spray when you're cooking stuff, but
Me
all right.
too.
All right, so that will certainly hit. Go ahead and post damage. And yes, he is also smashed. Actually, that deals so much damage that he's dead outright and can't come back.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm going to float here.
You can fly, girl. When did this happen?
It's more like a hover.
She's also translucent and emitting cold.
Yeah, we left that part out.
Yeah,
Hope
and not
you threw her.
the three of us don't notice this at all.
Hope
Yeah,
you
we're
dressed
busy.
warmly.
We're fighting our own fight.
No,
over
because
here.
they're fighting over in the dark over here. So you guys haven't seen anything.
Boy, she's gonna have to cook my breakfast every day now for a bribe. I don't know.
All right, this one's turn. I believe Vin took this one down as well. Vin D20. All right, that one is also dead. And then this one I think was Vin as well. D20. That
Like
one's
hearing you say
also
that,
dead.
Adam. My kill counter is just going up over here.
I think
yeah.
I got one of those, but I'll let him have it.
He's so humble. He's the humble king.
This one will move to here. Take a shot at Saline.
Same deal.
Oh, for sure he was
I'll
going to say
field-
me after I said that.
Go ahead and burn your shield slot.
Yep.
That'll set your defense roll to a 16, which will absorb that strike. And then Baron's turn.
I'm going to step up there, EB. And this is just coming from my body. Like most of my magic is not elaborate, or I'm just a dude with no weapons holding a torch, and my patron gives me everything, and I just think about it and it happens.
That will miss.
Your
Think harder,
patron needs to
brother.
think harder.
Right? All right, and then I will duck back there.
Okay, Vin.
All right, seeing that he didn't get any arrows flung at him, I'm gonna come out this way, and since I do not have my dagger in hand at him, I'm gonna go with just drawing out my short sword and taking a chop at it.
All right, you stab out towards the skeleton. That will miss.
Fuck. Cunning action. Oh, I don't need to do that actually. So
We'll get him eventually.
yeah,
One
I'll
of
just
the
move
three of
back-
us will eventually hit this guy.
I'll just move back to here.
Hide behind Saline with the
Yeah.
18
I got the
AC.
shield.
All right, Tavard.
He told me to, bro.
All right, buck and a quarterstaff.
That will hit.
Guys, if
Yeah.
Brightside wins before we do, we're gonna be so embarrassed.
That one drops hard.
Fight.
Actually, yeah, that's another situation where that one gets so much damage it's completely dead.
All right, I'm gonna just punch this guy. If I miss, I do nothing.
You miss.
Yeah, there you go. I'm coming back for another.
All right, Blixel, still nothing going on. And then we go to this one. And Serena took this one down. So Serena D20.
Okay.
All right, that one is now permanently dead.
I thought one was coming.
This one drops its bow, grabs its short sword, stabs at you, Tavard. You manage to evade that as we move to Saline.
Firebolt the guy in front of me. Attempt to. I mean, real quick, just let me check how many luck points I have. They come back on a long rest?
Yes.
Okay. Spent one, it looks like. We'll see. Firebolt.
That'll hit.
That should hit. For
And
9.
that will draw. That's enough to kill him outright.
Okay. That was the last combatant I saw on the left, so I'm going to peek around the corner. 5. I don't see anything yet. 10. That's Serena. I see Serena is like glowing or something or floating, and
It's a ghost!
oh shit!
Translucent.
It's their superpower.
Shoot it!
Fire!
Just shoot it! It's a ghost! Shoot it!
I don't have my action left, so I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna pop around the corner, and now that I've seen what I need to see, I can re-engage on the next turn if I have to.
What does that mean?
Serena.
Serena is going to float through creatures as though they're difficult terrain.
La-di-da.
End up
Yeah,
over
when
here.
you put it that way, goodness.
All right, nice.
She says that to you as she floats through you.
That will miss.
Can I? I'm gonna luck point that one.
Okay.
Damn it.
So you add a total of 4 right now. So yeah, that'll still miss.
Um.
Hey, it's all good. There's plenty of us having
I'm gonna-
cards.
Pam 'em.
That will also
Can I
miss.
hero point that?
You can, yes. All right,
No.
that will, believe it or not, that will actually hit now. Because with
What?
flank, they have an AC of 12. So with flank,
Oh,
that
shit.
hits. All right,
Tactic.
that is, yeah, doubled because of bludgeoning. That will drop him.
Just barely.
He's not dead yet.
Okay. I'm going to.
And
stay
well,
here to
you know
make
what
sure
I'll
he's dead.
say, because that's the last combatant, and obviously someone's just going to poke him to make sure he's down.
That's what I was gonna do, Adam. I'm just gonna make sure he's dead.
We
Smash.
are out of combat, folks.
Aaron, Blixel's hurt. Do you still, Brian? Do you still have your cure wounds?
I do. 5, 10, 15, 20. I move. There's a ghost!
Well, out of count, you don't have to count your movement.
Has it been a minute?
Not quite yet, but with it,
Which
with
way?
shortly.
Which way?
I'm pointing to Blixel.
He's right there. He's got a funny thing on his head. Okay, fine. Cure wounds for you, man. Are you alright?
Okay. As Blixel's eyes snap open, he snaps up and points at Serena and goes, "I told you, Vin! She's a ghost!"
She's got superpowers.
Why am I a ghost?
You do look like a ghost.
Was that a double heal, or was that with a misclick?
No, it's a misclick. So take the highest.
Take the first one.
First one.
So 8 HP back to Blixel. Blixel, go ahead and increase your weariness by 1, please. And we are a little bit after time, so as the group all stares at this floating ghost that vaguely looks at Serena, that's where we will go ahead and pause and pick up. And remember, guys, no session next week. I'll be on vacation, but we will pick up 2 weeks from now and continue the adventure. I presume you guys are probably going to be looking to get a short rest.
Yeah,
At least.
Retreating and
Yeah,
to
for
somewhere
sure.
safe.
I don't see how Var went through here either, so.
I don't buy that he got past these skeletons.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So we will presume, and I'll drop this just so that we got a 2-week break. It's kind of a funny note. Var did come through here, and I actually rolled the combat for him. So he made it through here without getting hit by a single one. So,
Whoa.
yeah,
What?
he rolled really high in initiative, so he only had to face like 4 shots, I think it was, and none of them hit him. So, but
Var's the final boss.
I was laughing so hard. I'm like, when these guys come through here, it's gonna be funny to see how they do. So,
They didn't hit me.
Rolling
That's
hit
good.
rolls.
all right, good stuff. A lot of fun, guys. Like I said, we will pick up 2 weeks from now. Have a good night, everybody.
Hey,
Night,
Adam. Hope
everybody.
you have a great
See ya.
vacation.
Thanks very
Yeah,
much,
have a good
guys.
vacation, man.
Appreciate it.